Well, good morning. Beautiful Monday morning. It's how many days into the month of July? 20 days into the month of July. A proper definition of hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is the act of claiming to have moral standards, beliefs, or virtues that your own behavior contradicts. It involves holding others to rules you break yourself, or pretending to be morally superior while secretly engaging in the opposite behavior. So that's the word for this morning. I'll tell you much about this, why we have to be careful wherever we find ourselves. Mature and Anope, beautiful Monday morning. Dwaso Nsem, Adom 106.3 FM. Ye kwa kopim say non do ebebo. It's a combination of all of us, that collective responsibility. See a bejo my Ghana, who amena kudum pempen so say kudu. Ye da si peace waje brese wo hwe na wutie. It's always exciting and a pleasure. Sir Ubenya Kwenya na utie me. That privilege alone, I no me are so grateful. Jumedie we Kofi San Dominic Isiebo Iowa 05 Caroline Akosia High Tension Barikesi Obo Abna Pokua Hwene Anya Kesi and Ebro technically Mohammed and any team also at the Ebro. Kejua I crowd say the Spain, the Argentina, ebidi honkomo, and I'm very sure say also other views to it. My culture said this week will still be full on air sports. World Cup aftermath, the Black Stars. That's on Thursday, Friday. Say brebe may be this uncommon. But yeah, then you may call where say Abna Rice, Absa, your story matters, Glyco, we cushion you for life. And Awake Purified Water, one for life, drink water, drink awake. Telecell say connecting energies. Amen Scientific, your expert, Franco Twin Enterprise. One the not possible break. Our birthday messages, MTN and Oba Spaghetti. One as you saw Kwanson Kusukrasi and Fambrem, social media trends, DBS Industries Adarama, and then health tidbits are Ibidun Commando Pay, Vegatem, and Endpoint Homeopathy Fonso Adarama and Edison Komori. Be the way a beautiful Monday morning like this. When you remember Pemono or no one is shape nyoma na otutunyoma na omaya nije timi we pay on ya commercial audience to be bem. And pay I'm pleased to be having Dr. Rachel Kusia Kosa Mrs. Ewo Ahomanoso or optometrist. Frederick Optical and Eye Care or the Yenkomo Ebre and Anope. Doc, Meteon Kancha Fisher Pai Fibo Jumbo Cordia.
Omahe anapay mejo so ampa. Yes, yes, mo kasi ato mo pa. Nana dumubiya ko ye.
Yeah, da nyame ase pa for see asenya obiem. Na nda na meka che kofi se kofi. O man hine me pacho me da wase. Me tie ne ka che pa o. I never knew say no do but as a surprise for me. And my feel too much because what tried you know. Now say o man hine me pacho me da wase pa. Oh wow. Dr. Rachel, oh, good to have you this morning. Well, the meeting is an year because of a dry eye. Dry eye. No, mentias you dry eye near party, the pizza party.
Omahe anapay me da say. Said there be a no, your best rate aquenia ato and krahu ediama, the Ghana Optometric Association for eye doctors for anapay chiamo ena. Eye care providers, healthcare, your child be a. Oh my, I'm a question about dry eye.
Yeah.
Now, you can't dry eye now. A condition a wawa you can't say, Nipanino, Nisubi, a produce any pananiso. Na say, and the much as I say, Nisuna a produce air bano. Said and don't want to earn some amount to be. And now, Nisuna cry by, nan tentem soa efi anini soa e mani panani no ewo chese boni beka se dry na sa condition a yenta nka ho asem ba o mahe ewo ho eno nti e ka dry eye na ni nyina ne se ni panani so ewo enam se ni so na eba no eno so ana se ni so so eba no e ba ya tentem soa na awo ho afi ana se alta fi anini so no eno na ye dry eye no so that we see no dry eye na make no a condition a ewo ho by anta kind of what topic and say mun kire nkofo obi wo kwa ye ka sei na ni no kra e ha no sa na dry eye ni bia na watwe mu ye tue abo ati a kire mu no ye de to fom bokwa kire mu say ye ka dry eye no kwa ma he ye daade ne kofa by e ye den ni suban na go so ti sanche ye nwie no na the solution and I say e kwan ben super na be fast sa dry eye kan what simpra no e bi kra wunya bi and I will be kra wo manage no e be boy nyina o ma he me da say.
All right, Mr. Medase, enti ewie ni se yate e wanse no na mebusa se ayonko faben that dry eyes na any digital eye strain entem ayonko fa bi da ho.
I me da say one say me fit mo no dry eye air condition bi a nipa wani no enam se eni no so no e won ntem nti no e ma eni no enye kama je se enam se nso ne fu fi so ntem nti no e mo ni e dry ena enhwemu so kire se abe for digital device side for use mobile phone tablet computers sane mani nyina no sempendodo a u use no sa time na emma wani no blinki wani no ti sa wani no pepe se de si etie enu se yesa na emma ni pa no de mo wa u use sa be for ni emai akra opaniu sa time na mu no so no emma wani na pushi no to sa level na e dry eyes no nto hwe sa manti awareness na ye na ye say dry eyes and our face so no UV protection as a digital eye strain ni nyina ay very very close na ye ka no de wiase asia kodu no sebio untime nka se wani na nya dry nti on pese be dry nti unyusu phone there be yusu enti kwan ben so na start digital devices ye yusu a wati ye hwe na ye nya ta dry eyes ni bi no eno na watwem ye ka che se tu no e ben so pa obia time de no pre ne nua e de ba.
I see. So digital eye strain idea no system nimpa.
Yo digital eye strain no obuni beka si very 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 common. I just say no normal person for instance normal day no ka wo hwa ade a in a minute bia no obo wani bears about 15 to 20 times just a blinking no bo wani 15 to 20 times I won't use the digital device no. But research will tell you say who use sa abe for near money ade na for instance in a minute me na no be oboni be 8 times any ade na digital eye device no research say very common to the sense that sometimes no efi empanifio so mpo aircon ebu 34%, 65 years aircon ebi 70%. Just a year canon. And it's often nipa bear roughly 10 dia more bear 30 years, 40 years going now. It will bear 5 to 6 years or more some amount of sad dryness no aye canon. Just say and your condition as said you are causing ifra, but a condition are aiding kofunya. Na a man for a hank for pa. Oma him may share a branch be or say doctor for about two days because of my project work being mentioned and I no man or buy no jai. Na nini na ya read that just a nyagro. It was not quite a audience apollo. Young question sana dry ice nibia. It's now what she must say he cano. Ye but she was yet the mom will say. Sa condition we crano. Penny nenya, a cry nenya, ye bet him. Just say, why pona some amount how long that was computer will cry now. And this sad dry ice never bano. Nina I bet him, na yen you know. Now what him ebe pa. Oh my hand, let us see.
Auntie Doc Rachel, Kusia Kosa, how common ana dry eye syndrome in our system name?
It may kind of say dry eye syndrome no. A common na just say penny timinya akra timinya. A very very common. Now the American action with the other side no. Busa say Sam Ray Mua ye how common na unkofo yiso mobile phone. En crowd penino obi akita mobile phone. Don't see obi kwatna adwuma mu a the whole day was a computer ho. When nyina manipa efficient to having dry eyes. Don't see obi a penio akro etimenya. Don't see na da bia me ka se nyame ya wadom unya sika bi de to sa abef computer in games di ma wo ma wani nkwankra no hotel be monitor omo. Sabi wan hwe ya wo de sika ekoto yare ama wo ba e bia oba no na woni problem. But o computer bia otoma oba no o game binti na ama akwana nya problem enti ye ka no e very common accurate minya tanyi minya omahe merasi.
All right, Dr. Rachel Kusia Kosa, Mrs. That's optometrist, Frederick Optical and Eye Care, and they are sharing common as dry eye syndrome. Tinautri nyina no ene ne ebedi ho enkomo eni de menu nyina nim ensunsuan so etimi de bre eni pedua no doc wadaroma mo kira kwan ene number ipesi etimu mu yi a ebetimi e de afre adwuma no ho asem te say
omahe me das ni akwanya yi meka say if you Frederick Optical and Eye Care omahe na mi adom ebedi 13 years yenya 13 years yenyini teenagers
13
13 years na mi adom.
Oh wow.
I mean, this week, free next week, this week, next week, you know, especially next week, free eye screening. Into what you can offer number now. But my check quite air to jump off, I know it's my banner show. You were domain station, commercial bank in China, I'll be here. Total train station opposite to be here. And now, don't me pillar 2 kind or so. Coca-Cola Cab, no so. We'll be Frederick Optical and Eye Care Services. So, open up family when you come over and wait my cyber number is so. Major so any day more 0244 98 28 21. Oh my, me repeat 0244 98 28 21. Oh my, and I say, me that say, Adom FM, thank you.
Dr. Rachel Kusia Kosa, her signature with the real video, patch on me that CP, what you bring the Bacasa the Penny for. You make us a dog, have a wonderful day.
There are parts of the video that are unsavory, right? Very, very unsavory. Others are repetitions of things other people have said. The 32 cows thing. It's a certain pastor who came out to say it. So this lady was just repeating it. I'm not encouraging that they go and arrest the pastor. So that part of it, I don't agree. I think to be very clear, very clear, the sentence is too harsh. No, it's too harsh. These are Democrats. Yeah, it's too harsh. It should have been a fine or maybe maximum of 1. It's a strong part of our political culture to hold leaders accountable, sometimes through caustic language. Caustic, right? Yeah, caustic. That's why we sometimes rouse the leader. I was here speaking, Ekufado, man pam. Did you say Ekufado arrest me? Because with this, I'm like, hey. That's why I said, so we will say, where is the threat? Let me. He said God should kill. And I told you that we sang in Lagos, 99. Kum JJ Maye, Kum JJ Maye. When he says God should kill JM, what is it? Oh, no, I think it was overzealous. We've sang, and that song, I've even told Professor Jampo privately that I bet that song is far older than the 90s. That we didn't invent it. I'm sure Kwame Nkrumah's time, that song was there. So listen, let's be careful. Our democracy is far stronger. Culturally, that's why it has a name. Adapa. When you do something that's bad, you may chow Adapa. So it's culturally sanctioned, right? So listen, let's be careful. We are not encouraging insulting the president.
It's a very dangerous thing we are setting for ourselves. And when some of my party people say that when the tables turn, they will do the same, they are not playing.
It's wrong.
They are not playing. It will be escalated because people are writing it. You think that you go and arrest somebody for speaking, and when the table turns, that person has forgotten about you. They will come after you in multiple fold, and we'll be having the same conversation. I am saying what I am saying today because when the table turns, and somebody in my party is doing it to you, I can still speak because I'm speaking against it now, and I spoke against it then. Why are we doing this to ourselves, Alfred?
Once again, a very good morning to you. Just like I explained to you, hypocrisy is the act of claiming to have moral standards, beliefs, or virtues that your own behavior contradicts. It involves holding others to rules you break yourself, or pretending to be morally superior whilst secretly engaging in the opposite behavior. So once again, a very good morning to BBOT, Dwaso Nsem on Adom 106.3 FM. Well, Kejua Trasi minim say enra da osheda na one texting me because Oka James de make kenyano. Eja dia. Kejua yini siemraza why? Yini siemra why?
It's a CCM wow macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it's a CCM wanga so macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3 106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, Mr. Referee, my baby.
You know, out of respect, I can't sing. You know, Esther Smith song for you. We are 170 Musa. Well, so that is how and
What do you mean?
Bibia was pointing to the fact.
But what happened? Like, you actually, Obiana is your Argentina team.
Oh no, say, yare a bit to me, I also come for a bit.
Yeah, a bit more.
I saw come for a bit. And then I shot on target to Grenade in Argentina. Yes, and yet Team Biara Beshan 2 no tram about it. Yet Team Biara Obesha 1 no tram about it.
What 2 now?
I'm about 5 minutes to full time. I'm not thing. We're not ready, no? I need Mwakas Argentina to mean Kohokran Wakobobi. So it was a beautiful game. Spain has tried the entire 1 goal penalty matram throughout this tournament. Just 1 goal. Belgium they bought 2 matram. Defensive organization. And yet the animal being here, how many players they could go to defend. They have a solid defense. And a 19-year-old Kubasi. No wonder so a young player of the tournament. Of course, the best goalkeeper, Adom 106.3, on the best player of the tournament, Rodri. And so you know, I was expected. I mean, solid game by Spain. They are not doing this by fluke. I mind it is a planned thing, and they are back here. And 2010 and Sana Mkwakwaji World Cup, and now they were 2008 Euro champions. This year, coming to win this, they are champions of Europe, coming to win this again. And it's a calculated attempt. You don't just get up and win. So this is a lesson to our leaders, a lesson to one more handle football in this country. You don't do things anyhow and expect to win. And you're rocket science. And you need plan from the grassroots. And Spain, the all you know, or bomb pressure, how much money because yes, oh boy, oh call what's oh call ungita mponko ungita tu odire and for bonko okitensu say kwa nipa na ko oba no hwensu egu na nyankopon ka ho na nyankopon sabe na nida o that be
I can't believe it's Charles to a Argentina part of home. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
A team and concede not shed the banana chigo.
It didn't happen. Your last energy that you didn't happen here.
Oh, when I make us say, Yare Bekum, Maya, and also come for Bain. Messi, the touches a grand lieutenant.
I tell you,
yeah, because they mapped up a strategy. Yeah, map up a strategy so being at him. Don't let the ball get to him because when the ball gets to him, they were doing everything. No, he was just a passenger in the game. But for him, player who for be being at him. But you know, sir, at any place second of which maybe be. Yes. So and watch some I don't know. De La Fuente from the youth side or coach Kakaka ni Yepejaneba. Even Scaloni, sa no so nkwala mu near the neighbor no abe assistant coach can no suaba na dia a calculated attempt. You don't exit the World Cup and until now you name so coach no tana na so ntana. Then the minister says this, the president of the first gentleman be candidate. So then you are hoping so the next half corner coach over the next qualifier. You don't do it is not rocket science. You don't do things anyhow. Make call-ups with pettiness and go and win. You can't win. Those who are doing things right to always go to the World Cup and perform. They will win the AFCON.
And yet, a be Unyame last day.
You know, if you choose Elijah Usu over Joseph Pencil, you can't win. I'm not saying Joseph is the best player in the world, but I'm saying, compare players in you don't play. I mean, Inyaki by tell him, Inyaki, you're free and Koyi, yes, Bobby, you can right now, Sakaka, the Obet Mabet bench. You don't, play with your goalkeeping department. I say, win and one year you have to I say, vindicate you be. I say, what is that? Basa, you have a back line. I was paying for back line. You have a back line trusted. I mean, what do you want?
They say do green.
Great. Oh man, or family, oh man, what do you want for them?
They say about that.
And on and make school and the back. And the best school and the best start and the foundation is very, very important. You don't pay the head coach of the Black Stars 80,000 and not pay the under 17 coach and a 20 coach or team no. And I say Black Star. And for man, Nyankopo, what money you doing? Thing. Your pictures are poor. You don't. The president touched down our whole stadium. Or where was it? The Hana Monday chopper ya busy. Stadium Beni. Mama President Kwenuma Atokra. You know, we do things anyhow and expect to win under 20. Yeah, but still hosting under 20. We don't have park a boss boy. You can't win. Oh man, it is not rocket science. You can't win, and so you go and call. Hey, where again? And you go for them. Hey, where again? No, they don't develop.
That's how we do.
Oh, they will be drama. Say about starting league, you go see something. It can't. And fine, we do things. Sometimes we have evidences of match fixing. Here in your home say, player no beji, obeji top scorer. Could you Black Side want to be more because goals to the business and your man's account. And you're correct. You know, it's all man. Yanko Paul her moment. Yabreno or her Spain. Or her France, or her I don't pipe on one body and about it.
A good deal.
About do so no her France for na we that into a bad thing. Let's learn from this.
Oh, Morocco
stadium I hope to hear what USA. USA is not a football nation, but Ghana say a football country. Look at the stadium, every solid. Now we take it 10,000 as I saw be Ponti Dine. Be sit nice second self contained. Obi da ko help ball 90. Da ko help ball. Just the 90 minutes.
Because at the end of
yes, when you do it well, do an investment back and we should learn from it and stop this. We get things anyhow and expect to win, and it comes from top to down, not just football, in every area of our economy. That is how sadly rough and fire service approach. You know, allowance.
Allowance.
That is how fire service we busy and sunny. I remember we see things and we just let it go. Near my people be the rough. And in the end, be the policies become me kikekedi. Also, your FFF ni. There's nothing I do that over my basso.
There's nothing you do.
It's in it. And so yeah, most of my you and Pablo so bad.
What is happening, Abano? When the tables turn,
9-1.
What is happening?
9-1, yeah, Debeko.
No, the tables will not turn.
9. When the 10. But depending on where I stand, the bachelors are not a cost on ya saying it. Depending on where I stand. Maybe I did
baby.
But sanity. No cray. Oh man, no cray. Then say, oh, just flat to make a crack. That is the truth. That is the truth. I'm liking how you are slamming down.
No, we quite
and also, it is depending on where I stand. When it's a September discussion, I have to let you feel good. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling good.
Hey, ni paper there or that. Well, we are back at MTN for Daroma.
Yes, of course, the MTN for us. 30 years MTN AD, don't know. Me patronya some get to akra or chow cars or chow credit or chow near. Also, only 30 years, my name is Shims and Coke. We are chopping the 30 matet and one by the par. Yeah, chop it, I'm a 30 and one by anything. But you make it when Ning and chop it at the BNT. If you say no, MTN can show star 530 hash, star 530 hash. Now can be a sort of one Jim Nebia Sweatimakoye. I don't want someone know.
You talked about the president at the Wakasana.
Well, the president says that Yankee coach, and that Ojidi said coach, if you're in the next World Cup or the next AFCON, we can do something. That is an unrealistic target, and it raises the hopes of Ghanaians high. And you know, President, minister, because minister they can interview you and keep unity. That is the same update for the Bema President. I'm saying, Ada or Mao update. President said, "Now, sports the economy has so many things to think about. Apart from sports, to remember briefing. Oh, then I cost. Oh, Papa, then I call him. Oh, you brutal. Oh, because says, "Konano better join us. Your boy, your befa Papa, you Nadia. Man, if you want a long-term coach, open a long-term idea, person, yeah, and the best coach, I will follow. Papa, Baba, ye, for the future. I doubt.
Okasawe.
Okoho.
Alokai.
Yeah.
We also need to start preparing for the next World Cup. Sure. The Black Stars did well. Nobody gave them a chance. People predicted they'll crash out at the group stage, but they managed to get into the round of 32. I'm sure that if we keep this team and we persuade the coach to continue to work with the team, by the time of the next AFCON and the time of the next World Cup, we'll have a team that can claim the championship in any of those two competitions.
Hey, the president talks about persuasion.
Come on. What? Whatever kind of about Messi, Ghana. I want to say, you keep repeating the same mistakes. What do you say? It is the same thing the ex-president did. It's the same thing the ex-president here. Otado, say how. When Otto had finished his job, the president said we should persuade Otto to stay. We should capture Otto.
Persuasion?
And you capture Otto. Even when he had not won, it was about 2 draws. Yes, he qualified the team, but it was not any extraordinary performance. They are not about 2 draws.
At this point, when it's about the Black Stars, issues about persuasion, and the immediate it's about a 5-year
plan.
A year positive
2006,
agenda.
Germany wanted to do the host and win. And Fano said, no, Momentum. And preparation, planning. Say in the next 2 World Cups or one, I have to win this. They came to 2014 and won it.
The presidents do not downfall the people
around them. Oh, president say no, ni camp will be. It was the minister in camp. The minister never man updates. Now the minister back your friends say PMS president say on no person and no reasons why say papa netra. But no. We didn't see that is not how Ghana play. Expansive football. I mean expressive, I should say. But that is Ghana. We express it all boil down to philosophy. Now, Spain for them, they express themselves a possessive team. DNA no Spain. Shall now or bet you say born or no kita ball or be pass it or be possess. That is how they play. Ghana. We spent money on DNA. Say DNA no. And you're going to your kofa sabi nyese again is bruni na be DNA in mind. No. We had the Utiakentins. We had top coaches in Ghana who are very vexed in the game. The likes of CAF, we couldn't do the DNA. They had to take an Obroni to come and do the DNA for. Oh, yeah, we are launching book. The under 17 is playing something different. The under 20 is playing something different. The Black Queens is playing something different. And the Black Stars bought something different. And the Black Stars DNA count to them. Count to you. I don't sakana is here.
I'm Kajum no. Me refi the dean.
Oh, the tree, the other tree. Oh, country no.
They abroad they. Once munja.
Canabro. I said tree the end.
Already
close your leg.
Na yankwe. Na oh. Omahene pacho beba ehwa
kinda.
Okay. Omahene, the guy behind you is sleeping.
How are you? Pablo Ama. Oh, I need more judge. Yeah, the pass and not the Fanaqua. It is Olympic Games. Yeah, this sleeping competition. Yeah, you will be okay. Yeah, sleeping competition will be to me.
Oh, baby, a Pablo. Baby, a Pablo.
I'm not saying we are Nantem. When extra time, no by money. And you could be and run here Amasaman. Oh, okay. KG Pub will be over KG Pub. So it's a long night.
Black Queens,
yes, of course. Yeah. You were Wafcon Ebebo. Na Maywana Guso Yahu Sisi pa.
Okay.
But I don't know, bro. You know, I'm champion.
Yeah. Oh, council to
okay.
You didn't what baby? I'll call that in
your videos, the pictures.
Did you baby? Hotel for can I not say it? In him, your air.
A fuck on the iPhone to me.
The bed and a coney dish.
That be a second of a second. I want to mean you.
All right.
I go for the idea. Say, yeah, you never saw what I'll fetch him. Come on. It's for Black Stars, Dennis. Yep. So Black Stars, they quite got to form of what? No, run of 32. Well, my
And the president
I never stand there. Me say minister na Ebuna Pofino. No, a country that has played the quarterfinal before. No, you don't go to the World Cup, exit the group, and be happy.
President briefing, or man for briefing, Papa.
Oh, then to be with Anna, my you're being a very bono.
Yeah.
And I was oh, baby, and I got forces not just short to nice near break. I'm a chinny, there's some sort of vim big bagana for me.
We can't continuously settle for mediocrity, and then
that is what is happening now.
Think that
and see, that is why we will think that they could did well and the short time. No, we knew it all.
Oh, David.
Oh, T.
We can acknowledge that.
Yeah, but you don't know
a black star engineer. And then a hockey car or the shame, but that's not the ultimate.
No.
A man who baby.
There's certain things you should expect it. Time now, money, you knew it, and you made us understand. Say, oh, man, stop gap. Don't we? Never say we go about we knew.
Yes,
we knew. Oh, they have not put a shell list in my quarter credit. Only the echo see what that.
Of course.
And young one. I'm not forced them one done or something. They may die. No, Musa. To all program nice workers and the voices.
Yeah.
What bless and quaint.
The only pediatric because of course I'm sort of
I went Jenny Bad. Oh man. Ain't it? Yeah, showed him say man from the 26th of July to the 16th of August. About your WAF on the Beshasi of Morocco. And man to near Papa came last night, coach them Black Wins. Or the same career to Dwaso Nsem.
All right. Exciting times with the preparation now for the upcoming WAFCON. It have been really good start, great hotel, good food, good facilities around. We had a first good game also against the Ivory Coast with a 1-0 victory. So we keep building from here. Yeah, part of the things are a little bit different. Of course, the staff have some new members, and the players, many of the players have moved or they are in new clubs. I would say that overall, many of them are in better shape this year. I think the team also overall are in a much better place if I compare with 1 year ago. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to start up the WAFCON. I mean, of course, it's pressure on me, it's pressure on the players as well. They know that a big family here now, that all are doing very well. They are fighting for their spot, 27 players. In the end, we have to cut 3 of them, and that's going to be really painful for all of us to do. We know that Nigeria are one of the best teams in Africa, and they won the previous WAFCON, so they go in as the favorite in the tournament. But we also know that we're getting closer, and hopefully we are so close so we actually can beat them. I know we can in a good day, so our goal is to do a good performance and then to do the best to win the game.
Our goal is to do a good performance. I don't know came last somebody to you. Ghana and Cameroon. Mali ni Cape Verde in the whole group. Now, your first game here, 29th against Cape Verde. Casablanca. Now, in Nigeria, a friendly game this weekend. Before I say I'm Nyama, so into that one match and one Sanchez and Fa. At the Ivory Coast, Diana, near the Bahrain, near the Kura tournament. And the Air Coast Black Wings are catching. I Diaba. Now, Kumasa Sante Kotoko, Eric Tinklaba.
Waba. Oh, how I see a year, I didn't know. It come too much. And I'll move your documentary. No, about what your arm tinkler. No, I said, no, Gano too much.
And mobile. A mobile. And one when I could judge a fu. I am not. Oh, Black Stars did not be new. Coach in a bad and near me a handsome performance. No, 1 year training counts. Training ground. Come on, the place no. And near my handsome performance, the United that not well.
But boy, Abasuka Crassi.
Oh, no, it is nice. My point, we want to myself. I try and point. It's not a back, which is South African or ball. Not bad. On your bad, one who you say. One say, we say Ghana for a near beer too much. Good him, sir. Who's a Ghana near beer? Yeah, okay, we say, Uncle Kumasi, man in my bed. Okay, because maybe more coach as South Africa coach. South Africa for mono, and you are Mugusu Yadino. They're not done.
A man paying for why you not Ben Cross here.
It's very bad. It's almost national, and I feel 1 year more high. Can you imagine? Take by you focus in WWE African Indian. No, what is that? It's not nice. Think like us, think like is here. About Madiama Kotoko. In the next few years, that's 2 years of Bojma Pa. You better say, scenario in the growing from players the best in Simon Nusuni important. So between our board,
I want to tell the fans, players, the staff, the chairman, that I'm a very ambitious coach. I come here with passion, desire to achieve and win things. Asante is a massive club, on the African continent, and we want to bring back the glory to the football club. That'll be my primary objective, my primary target, but at the same time, it's about developing for the future, making sure that historical club of Asante Kotoko continues to produce fantastic footballers that can represent their national team. Obviously, I played at a high level, both in Europe and in Africa. I coached quite a few teams, obviously in South Africa, been involved in CAF Champions League, been involved in CAF Confed tournaments, won quite a few cup competitions in South Africa. So hopefully I can bring that success to Asante Kotoko. That'll be my purpose, that'll be my aim. I will be working very closely with the chairman and Stanley Menzo to ensure that we make this historical club a giant of African football once again. I want to thank you for the opportunity.
I want to thank you for the opportunity. I know Eric Tinkler, and so Edia or the Abba, and Otimu say yes. I can see Academy South Africa, Jinemuania, the Diano, Wakuchi Orlando Pirates. Wakuchi Cape Town City, Wakuchi Super Sport United, Wakuchi Chipa United, Maritzburg United, Cape Town City, and of course Asante Kotoko and Akwambia so Waba and with the vast experience in coaching, ebi or baba ye niema kakra dia boa makotoko niema atimi akoyi e hono mutia no ne de eba de wonsam and so ba now mankona media mani abre okwa Africa yi mankona di ni nanamu se ojan ya obeba akofa na bibia so atimi akoyi ti ye be se ne wonsam besi akọ now man ye no Kylian Mbappe na gini di pa ye can goals World Cup ya 10 goals and Mbappe share eje top scorer. Yes, the Golden Boot Award. I was our tournament. Yes, Messi share 8 goals. Jude Bellingham 7 goals. Harry Kane 6. Ousmane Dembele 6 goals. England, I had there. Now 66 more to my baby want me and ya did no my ebeja feed yes one for the third and omo eto so omo che France for na goals galore 10 goals in the game nimo and then yasem keto akra it no the eba overall 22 goals from Mbappe. You kind of watch the goals to do a World Cup history more. Kylian Mbappe. Danger. Next World Cup, Basso Portugal, Basso Morocco and Spain. So 3 countries best hosting the next World Cup. Into another thing, pa. And Sunday, you coverage by Obia. Your sponsors are Hodwa. I can't home here to be the coverage. You by the Obia. Oh man, it's been a wonderful journey. Commentators and producers and Obia would see pa ba Hodwa and yomo eye juma munina no yadamasiensa. Mabwa amadina de papa one. Now the likes of Betano Vena Waters Bigo Energy, UMB Bank, Pep Students, Rush Energy Drinks, Vena Sports Water, Vim Energy Drink, Alive Water, Sigma Appliance, Fortune Spread, Lawson, Herbal Center, Focus Technology, Tabia Tycoon, Round Lottery, Case Condom, Kwas Estate, Electron Ghana Limited, Star Cement, Wolaki, and a fish to the Rexona, Omina sponsors, one more home here, coverage of the World Cup by on TV and on radio. You do BS and Rasa final you buy and a third place so now no thing. Nyasam ketwa. You guest out where invite you when so you do BS. Now on my Rexona want to mess who you ham.
Yep.
Yeah, wo asking like what I'm doing.
No problem. We'll be so improve. And the pampa de nya de pa.
Una se benka say.
Me krana.
Nya ne sa me
the
man no si bone.
Mako issue Rexona. Na aboa na
man no si bone.
Ana me say me krana beji tum. Mako issue Rexona. Ama bibia to atwa.
Enye se me na me say you so.
Wonu hu ana.
Oh, say the old man on nam.
Kasa okay, one no.
Yeah, direction of was it. Okay, Emma, yeah, the ensemble and but for 72 hours, it is 3 days.
Yeah.
Now, so the still.
Yeah.
It's a mate for another than Kofoka from Hono.
Yeah.
Then Kofoka from Hono mempe.
Kibabu for no.
Aha, but you tell no powder we are on the other. We are far more to maybe beer so it's me. More so more Buchaku to do. Ugo hano posto re bia no elite no wa hore moto bro hore na ho Rexona bebo apa mo pesa de ne Rexona bebo amo na ke se ho asema no Ghana Revenue Authority Customs Division dia ba say kwan bia so no cars na yen register ye no monye careful da ye be ba mo so papa nti wa un register wa ne de kura wu de odi report ho ba na na kuso tare ho ani ma ni na ye nso so ye mamo ayi kakra grace period kakra mo hwe awanso be hye MTN 30 years ni and MTN dia ka gina mo ye da MTN fa som kan ho a ye de ayen 7 bro na no pay pacho afiama kwa na e bo captain samba no
yes na me aduma
wo ko na no be den
me aduma tavern den
the lost tavern ho na e be wi be de be fra yi mensa no akwa fra kwa na ade no be den nti afia e bo captain samba na abna poku ya deputize
abena deputy
captain for yi
na me no
Oh, terrorize it. Oh, terrorize. Second deputy. About you, man. The sports page too about live on Adom FM at 7 p.m. Tiana, what time would you could? There's a lot after the World Cup. And some baby say I still know. Still know how I preparatory. Until a better no about me. I job ending.
Are you also quite in one day to a shall say Wabwan and tomorrow do I
best my meaning.
Well, I'm sure for and to my poor Marco in Sia.
Okay.
Mameno.
Okay.
Now a Janon so on fire a memman to my poor Marco. Non packing him.
100 year can be a
and the
Tobano and Legion on the Cabiano. I know I. It tells you
soon Timmy Crana.
Oh, my with Master Obano so. I had to Mr. Rama on your behalf. Now, I think you're mommy with you.
Where your Facebook relationship are you?
Oh, that be
Bano.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And what
that's an unfortunate.
It's happening all over.
Oh, that but I want in at the end here.
Facebook. Ocean Facebook. So what's wrong with that? Not in Facebook.
That be name Facebook Nibia. My name Facebook Nibia.
It be aware.
I am aware of everything.
We are aware say or the maker.
Minim.
Okay.
Say, it's all about this for about the Buddha. I'm not coming to you, Mamma, about Krakun. Aha, Nipa almost 7,000. I this is from Kwa. I this from probably Billy. Mother Buddha. The real saying in Chia, the dear Anka, Sana conference Enka. Zuba, nothing at the two. Now, what we are mere. Minute the Trump car, a piggy car, our boy Jansen. But now, much of them could close from you, or Bukuni, Tafu for Mass.
Video that are savory.
Yeah, but
I mean, Aquaba.
Yeah, a man in a crab na
saying,
oh, Takrade Boko. Debbie. Oh, baby, I'm a fire when you're not the baby, I'm a fire.
The whole track was under construction, and I remember very well in Zambia.
Oh, okay.
And today,
but we have fire the whole year.
Takrade come.
Takrade, a quine ye. I did them one say, but man could deep, sir. Meaning an enamel chroma. Now, menchia, me ain't Takrade phone. Aye, good news. We say good news. I affiliate. Adom FM has say good news ye ko honom ora the general now ye mid morning ye chia no pass so na ye pass it through Sankofa radio and also on my pass it through into the DJ Simple and this squad there was Sankofa nyina ye checha oh man yakwaji o just e wana me chama ta think be crowd en ka kakra na ka bia na ka mababi ti say Wednesday bi ni adia
Oh,
I'm talking for you too much.
Oh, me too
much. Now, Mincha Regional Minister Dwaso Nsem. So, now Mincha Chairman Aqua Chairman Basti.
Okasa.
Oh, Hadley. Regional Minister Hadley.
Chairman Basti.
Chairman Basti.
Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. AM Top.
It's a CCM wow macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it's a CCM wanga so macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. Adom FM 106.3. 106.3 Adom FM.
Dr. 7 Dwaso Nsem Adom 106.3 FM. I'm sure so by now the Milo is part of your breakfast. And TBB kama at the amount that energy are a release to help your daily performance and that energy to go further and a Milo at the amount. Let Milo be part of the breakfast. And BB kama and farm Star Oil. You also can form because of high quality fuel, great service and real value for money. Of course, you are choosing Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel. So that's sorry because latest phone partner for life my foam and our mattress papa latest phone for over 60 years and still counting. Wona koswa ya brabomu yonko enti from 0302 231155 and 03220 29396. You win Sambra.
Okay, Rene. One tell you what. It's Romanai. Adom FM. Tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. AM Top.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
It's a CCM wow macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it's a CCM wanga so macho. Oh yeah.
Well, Tiening Komo Kakane Takrade Nsem be democracy is not for sale.
Democracy is not for sale.
It's not for sale.
Oman Jumadie no Joy News Impact Makers Foundation.
Yeah.
Yenina yokodua se edi kan bo amane no ano it was a success. Oman mame mo takrade fo abaso.
Yeah.
Omu yetu unim se ye kasi 4 p.m. pepepe ne yahase because time da home by 6 I was say ye pon inti Adom TV Adom FM Asempa FM no 2 hours. No man 4 no mumpo na ye ntena se no na guest e wo so mo ba na almost wo so mo ba e be camp e be fa se audience no no matena se and ahokeka omo de ba ye. Oh, we appreciate it so much. Na almost sounds so vocal. Enti yes chassis no poni any audience no and the chassis e be mo share experiences. Oh, any man waji be paying. Na ene ya wa wate say enton kabmami kabi no wo bi obi de ba enya de a obeji hu sika na odi akoto aba. E bi so hunu no say amanyoni na ene wo ne wo koba na mo na mase ho amokoba no. And never could do parliament 4 years. Cow the munya de ketwa. A fear was sitting and yard the ketwa. Nature so no one walk up penno. Incidents or banson or de bow beji because 1 hour you also copeso obedi empino. Winning mumrano. It's a winning mumrana son and ocean yamin. Now the sicana brew or no now what tia 7 9 or 7 rana dia on the obeji. na wogin so a on na besi ni gina ye sɛ wo na wodi sika ma no na obeto ma na so nto ma ade ba ko mo kan so mo kyese ebom hu ni so bo no ma o se yabodua to so
wow
nti TV no de ma wa o se yabodua se sika no de ma wa o se yabodua nti no wo gine sa no a uni choice because so say duabo na benya wo aje wo de koma no ye ma me ba ko assembly woman.
Okay, so empese china fully united on this democracy not for
very necessary.
Empese matter crab part of the conversation.
Yes.
Maybe be a come at the mind. But aftermath of insurance still your mountain should be honoma.
Bola gusugu
gwa. Bobia nyana dwen say ya solve situation. And then this issue about Tulaku mesre. I think we should pay attention to emwana ye kra ho ne kwan fa so kra. So okwe nantwina ma yewe ne kwan fa so kra ho ne baby e kra mo a.
As an ankwasefo ho no.
Strangely I chanced on this and Asan mo hwe mensi crash am ne hwe abenaka wade bia say aftermath of insurance ya na e di insure enom e betwi bia from baby.
Na no ya video bia na nam social media so
mo hwe in katie na e wo mala market a isuo ni fan no e na mo ewia mo yen katie no mo be hata wo baby with the intention to mail it and turn it into granite paste and sell it back to we the consumers. Look at it. Look. I'm not destroying the constituency. I'm not destroying the assembly. But this is bad, unhealthy. Look at this. Look. The truth is just one. I don't hide the truth. Look at this. In Katiano, Arizona said the flood. And they've come to hit it here dry and then turn it into final product for us to consume. Look at this. This is it. An abandoned, how do you call it? KVIP. Look at all this. Some of these things you see, some are even Abushi. Look. My goodness. Yeah? Moshe, all over. Look. This is real. Me and Amicha. Me and Lion, me. It's bad. This is what I've discovered. In the course of the cleanup. Look. The KVIP that assembly have constructed. Look. Politics is killing us in this country. Politics is killing us in this country. Look. And then some there too, Look at all these chambers. Oh my goodness. This is bad. Bad. Extremely bad. Look. You need to make an arrest. That is my suggestion. You need to make an arrest. When you arrest some people, the truth will come out. Look, and the same people who sleep here, it's them that drive this granite here. Look. This is maize. Well, these ones haven't been affected by the rains. But look. Peter, this is bad. They're even sleeping here. It's a Look.
Adom 106.3 FM. Don't forget the new patriotic party so flagged by Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baomiaso Akasa. Still that controversy around the comeback of tribunals, and also we'll be talking about that, and then issues about the aftermath of a year in Sua Etutoy still in Yana Edio Monteno. Yanye extremely careful matters of illegal mining, Galamsey, and Wasem to say, and get to our hospitals too. Issues about baby and all those things, how well are we dealing with it? On the matters of yakwan ahodro, well, your issue, still, none of the GRTCs for Kasai, still acknowledgement, but it's not easy. and they know. They are helpless now because of a lot of factors. But in dealing with ASRD and then we can come back. You best say Ghana for still is an alert. FD for Mumwai is still an alert, and Nyoma Bibria, a war ye Dwaso, Dodona.
Yamani Bebrina Becoma, na ye dear, say Yamakusam, say a granite pacing, and Katia Yam Ya, Yakokotono, Bibia, who say, where dear, and Katia fresh in the moon, and as we Yamako fresh, so be quiet yam, a see what's a betono, or man, Yenina careful. Yenya Kelshe, I want idea a gooey, and swat talk. Eyiri afano asese janai asese baby ankrofo dwonso eniema chasenso no so ye nyina no afa nkate ne ho ama nkate ne beka se afo awrewrem asai nipa de sane atumi aso ne nyina akogu obi dan mu a wo sie uncompleted no wakosi odi akogu honom ajanai bia yesi se yomu wie uncompleted and wo hata wo dan nim because on to me hata wa bonti mu obi hu. Eti wenye so bi kopie so a wo de bese ho ma hata no mu a wo wi a na wasesa na wakoyam na de niema fra beko no ani fe na wakoto be fie na wabed no wakoto be kuma na no ma no mabedi de koso odwom no de koso odwom no.
We have a big problem. Metro, your contribution input is very important. Odebra over YouTube at Dwaso Nsem Adom 106.3. All of us we are at risk because unim enkatie paste no na wakoto. This is nipa bonifo ni bi ekwan a wona nam so a wona di djuma. And of course everybody dey kaya pomu dey won say kaya pomu dey nom dey di it continues to be extremely important. There be a nipa betimi sa dey akosi. You know na titru no so emoa hodo a ewu no emoa dodo a ewu nyina
bebre na so makonko de o mabadwom
bebre na so odwom oka ni pantiase etidie na beka okora bunya sa akukudu na timodesem no etimedi sa nyoma we achia akwesade yesre se yehu a yenkai ye ho because you are capable of becoming a victim of that situation. Yenkai it's so important. We are a potential victim of that situation. This and many others be bre kosubiano ye catch your debia da obo no bi na mo pote obo no bi tu anamon bi enye papa obo no bi atwanwa abloko kwan bi enye papa. Once we are not talking about these things, that's another major thing. For instance, it's very interesting that amanyokua na one opposition na one kasa etia nyoma baku mienu bia na do dankwa kufado our former president na muntu bia otu nene same thing is repeating itself. And then the Ayane say, when the MPP is talking about it, the NDC now says that namo pension, yeah. So when the MPP comes to power, na almost yebia, na MPP swaka say namo pension, and what the language I don't like now, the tables will turn. The tables will turn.
And
the tables will turn.
The money ya say table not turning no. Enye papa na ono ya didi na enye ne de no. Enya tene pepepa sa de kro no ano or the bedi no yonko. Wokoka na waka kire say na the office no say woyeye.
I don't know the way forward. I don't know the way forward again. Because now it's tit for tat. If you do me, I'll do you. And that's the danger ahead of us. So NDC at this point, please be careful with your defense out there to Jano. Be very mindful of your defense mechanism out there to Jano. You are justifying it all now. Where they say so, and where they say Nicholas will be say, and where now Brenna now would them dear demand peyatem, and on so be gone out the power now. That's the question. Mama, you're careful. Young teacher to suit only you. Yet teacher na that it's a man quick you are. That fairness I in a penal, it's my view. Young teacher for anybody's interest too. Because I'm surprised that we easily forget ourselves when we get power. Very surprised. They know the game they are playing, both MPP and NDC. That is hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy.
Supporters and so blame games say
hypocrisy
because manya they say I feel you watch a will be the see maybe a chum
and then couldn't and it's a can't corner put Se bribia da yan kwechi for nyoma pa. Na nyoma Nsem fata ni edibe kwechi dia. Come on, if you're an NDC member, just justify, give me reasons why you think what is going on is right. Give me. I have listened to the NDC.
Reason
give me reason.
The fact is, give me
the reason why you want to say that this is right.
Maminchia yera Martin Pibu. Council
give me
over the weekend me who ne submission on the ekoko so ya and you can say yes ye obi fo abone so
honestly
yes obi fo abone so man it's unfortunate
if you want to be part of our politics as a moment in changing narrative no because it's not the best for all of us. It's becoming extremely alarming. And yet, Papa, if you enter judiciary, our security agencies, you come to body our media front, get to the ordinary. Now somebody criticizes TikTok. So you're asking yourself, wow, how is that possible? How? That we should stop criticizing? Is that what it's supposed to mean now? It can't be possible.
Hey.
It can't be possible. It can't. We should be careful the way we are building this country. We should be very careful. It's not possible. It's not.
And I have seen a way in which Franklin Kujo has used those figures to in a
process. There are parts of the video that are unsavory, right? Very, very unsavory. Others are repetitions of things other people have said. The 32 cows thing. There's a certain pastor who came out to say it. So this lady was just repeating it. I'm not encouraging that they go and arrest the pastor. So that part of it, I don't agree. I think to be very clear, to be very, very clear, the sentence is too harsh. No, it's too harsh. These are Democrats. Yeah. It's too harsh. It should have been a fine or maybe maximum of 1 year. It's a strong part of our political culture to hold leaders accountable, sometimes through caustic language. Caustic, right? Yes. Yeah, caustic. That's why we sometimes rouse the leader. I was here speaking, Akufo-Addo, man pam. Did you say Akufo-Addo arrest me? Because with this, I'm like, hey. That's why I say, so we will say, where is the threat? He said God should kill. And I told you that we sang in Lagos, 99. Kum JJ Maye, Kum JJ Maye. When he says God should kill JM, what is it? Oh, no, I think it was overzealous. We sang, and that song, I've even told Professor Jampo privately that I bet that song is far older than the 90s. That we didn't invent it. I'm sure Kwame Nkrumah's time, that song was there. So listen, let's be careful. Our democracy is far stronger. Culturally, that's why it has a name. Adapa. When you do something that's bad, you make sure Adapa. So it's culturally sanctioned, right? So listen, let's be careful. We are not encouraging insulting the president, right? But there gets to some point, we have to tell the president unsavory things. We did that with Akufo-Addo. JM has to receive his fair share of it. That one, he has to. He has to. There's no alternative. And to not end with JM, other presidents coming will also receive theirs. In all countries all over the world, citizens do. Even in China, where they do agree, citizens still do. So you must have a tough skin. We sit here and talk. Go to social media and see. People write willy-nilly. When you finish, I say, this one too, did he pass law exams? This one is a lawyer.
It's a very dangerous thing we are setting for ourselves. And when some of my party people say that when the tables turn, they will do the same, they are not playing.
Yes, it's wrong.
They are not playing. It will be escalated because people are writing it. You think that you go and arrest somebody for speaking, and when the table turns, that person has forgotten about you, they will come after you in multiple fold. And we'll be having the same conversation. I am saying what I am saying today because when the table turns and somebody in my party is doing it to you, I can still speak because I'm speaking against it now and I spoke against it then. Why are we doing this to ourselves, Alfred?
Okay.
That we say we have a law that says that nobody is above the law, including the judge. Well, we know in this country when judges took goats and money as bribes and skilled judgment. Have you gone to the magistrate court and the small courts in the district before? I was an MC. There were occasions that I went to those courts. You weep when you see how citizens are being treated in those places where there are small lawyers and some of them don't even have representation. So the reality is that indeed there can be judges that can be political. They are not above the law. If you are a judge and I have a case before you and I think that you are singling me out and you are trying to use your position to come after me, there is a law that allows me to call you out and even petition and get you removed. So if for whatever reason you think that somebody has said that a certain judge is a political judge. It is not the police that comes to arrest the person and throws the person to jail. I am saying this because I'm saying this not because I support what the person has said. Hear me well. I am saying that whether you are the president, you are the chief justice, you are whatever it is, when somebody comes after your person or your integrity, the laws are there. It doesn't include police kidnapping me and putting me in jail.
Well, 7 minutes after Dwaso Nsem, Adom 106.3 FM, Negusu Ewan say ye didn't come about the state of affairs of this country. We have to be careful. Politicians should be careful. The way Omodio minding in them so much in chimsa when it suits their interest, nothing is wrong with it. When it's the other way around, everything is wrong with it. We have come too far to allow this to break our front. We should be mindful. We have come too far for this to break our front. Ubia jitum se, as I say, ubia nam ne kwanso na do juma na eboa. Ubia jitum. It's important that we take that needed action. Say the beya enkofa ho yebia ne sakasaka yebia emba. Well, Mamenka also say, and the Ghana Association of Banks say koso kai say enye link bia na ese ubi and enye email bia na ese ubi. One will be the 6 Adom 109. To be careful. Na wanko tua na mombi anko lusu almost your entire stuff. So important. Shine your eye, stop the fraud, and make sure say bibia beko kama ede amount. Lawyer Nana Ej Bafo Ewa. Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, my netizen.
Nyame adom bibia eye boko now so e.
Nyame ugusu humi mobo.
I see. Na party muti saying?
Yes, Adom. Kakra.
We'll get back to party conversation proper, but two main focus. One, a flag bearer so the tribunal in commonum, especially when most more debate a lot on the floor of parliament. Two, is that uncertainty now as to what to say and you don't get arrested. Mame Shasie with the Intia Masori Ejina Mudia so pampe say the comeback of tribunal system no is not the best for us as a country.
That's it. And where he speaks now by watch say MPP, that's your party. And the Tabimamin Cabino, say Yadaso at the Aboso, I did to animal. And acquire high, Yade Nanti, and Timura Doctor Nami Onshano, Nanamu 2 years. Oman, it's in TTM, and the same. Ushe tribunal na NDC for local father no. And it the constitution mono. That's wrong. And yepe. Na enono was here coming bia tiasie. Say tribunal na NDC for local father no. And it the whole constitution mono ebra. So man tiasie sa sabi yeti 6 beye mo 9. Di ntina ye kasa. Ufa o my constitution no. Your superior court of judicature. Your superior court, you the lower courts. Superior court no there. Ube who say constitution the kind ateno dada into be to me for being a day and come home. And will be to me a day any being free more. The superior court no, and only the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the High Court, and the Regional Tribunal, we lay the Superior Court. Anna, or say, such lower courts or tribunals as Parliament may by law establish, we need the hierarchy of our court, our DNA. We share a tribunal na ye tienwa, NDC for no tenwa. Omo pese omo ti regional tribunal ni free Superior Court no. Na omo district tribunal can hold, or district tribunal can hold. Yeah. Now, be a form of the friend of the tribunal system. No. So what I say, in two of section 4 of the tribunal bill now, or my passing now, the no. So, in whereas you with the judicial system of Ghana, and yet the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, the Court of Appeal, this so now the High Court, any regional tribunal, na akamu additional. And the NDC for there be the tribunal system. The tribunal system, no, the tribunal, not district tribunal, Dwaso system, no, and an independent body. So now, Usha, young constitution, no, Adia Bakodamu who say tribunal now more different from the young judicial system, and say, say, Upeshi judicial system, no, Ufa Constitution, Article 125, Clause 4, or say, the Chief Justice shall, subject to this Constitution, be the head of the judiciary and shall be responsible for the administration and the supervision of the judiciary. Final Constitution, you know, a part of the Constitution, a part of the judiciary, no, our Constitution, they can want someone. The NIPA were responsible for the administration and the supervision of the judiciary, no, a Chief Justice. But you know, Section 5 of the Tribunal Bill now, or my person one, almost say the Judicial Council shall, in consultation with the public, with the Tribunal Oversight Committee, issue guidelines for the administration of the tribunal system.
Not just so much, 2 minutes for Chief Justice.
2 minutes for Chief Justice. 2 minutes for Chief Justice.
Hey.
So what did I make one say? And to go back to say any power system be out of what? Power system. And no matter. Now, the friend said the judicial so no Uba before judicial council no Uba Article 154 Clause 2 of the 1992 Constitution no now before judicial council judicial council no it doesn't include administration of the judiciary. Yeah, the administrative judiciary. Our Chief Justice is something to say the American. And after the Judicial Council, no, and they issue guidelines for the administration of the judicial.
That should be the responsibility of the Chief Justice.
What Patron saying?
That should be the responsibility of the Chief Justice.
That should be the responsibility of the Chief Justice. Oh, they mention the functions of the Judicial Council. Or see, the functions of the Judicial Council are to propose for the consideration of government and judicial reforms to improve the level of administration of justice and efficiency in the judiciary, to propose judicial reforms. So what I say, to be a forum for consideration and discussion of matters relating to the discharge of functions of the judiciary, and thereby assist the Chief Justice in the performance of his duties with a view of ensuring efficiency and effective realization of justice. So what I say, it's the administration of the judiciary there, and your Chief Justice is the level. So what I say, me pacho, yensha di. Pacho yensha di.
Unfortunately, I'm saying, yeah, no, besa Edna Babak and Eddie in common. There's so much, mentimawasi on this tribunal system, but okay, can't cut on the control the internal judgment. It is also intended, say, it will strengthen access to justice, protect the rights of citizens, promote due process, and improve the efficient administration of justice, particularly in matters requiring specialized or expeditious determination. But we have all this in place already.
And one maybe be saying to a man your courts are your you say was specialized courts are high court money dear your courts are corruption cases or more in charge. What is so special? What's need no pan need dear when at this point?
Key amongst them is to also
hear the tribunal
address the backlog system. No
backlog no mantino at the end was here Mahunu say what should you see for and no more consensus or more raising say ya adena yen digitalize your court system no. Oman because we are say quite the name advancement it is a baby or no was here the kanwa why are we not digitalizing na yen making sure say and then nyamia doma yetumi be a court ni bebe no account because the era na ye de tribunal say di juma no Oman na ye ni court bebe say ye won ne yo na ye ni judges bebe say ye won ne yo it is say ye was some numbers we nyina na ye so muntu bi nya adwuma no justice system no e slow it e dey na be ma tribunals no aye fast track cases because the court processes no and shishemu a ekoso na emanu delay does it mean say court tribunal hodom na and shishemu ahodo was ekoso no enya adwuma na enya kwa fast track ne man sana aseni aba na what is so special
lawyer Nana Bafo lawyer you near the good commotion
it is the administration of the tribunal no administration of the judiciary the chief justice Nsem and the tribunal no must say judicial council any tribunal oversight committee, judicial council it should consult a tribunal oversight committee. Not tribunal oversight committee, issue guidelines for the administration of the tribunal.
That friction that friction on that consultation.
Na make a choice say a parallel system and create and yet the tribunal na wo constitution no na omakote no e bibi foforo mu bia na ada na ho e bibi foforo no mote na e unconstitutional me pacho tie we one who say opa your constitution ni mo right judiciary no ofa before 1992 na ajekum the tribunal na e wo ho no na will be the public tribunal board na ehwe so na nke judiciary no ye the 92 constitution ba ye no and na constitution no under the transitional provisions ka say wo good public tribunal board no ye ko yenim no if you know tribunal no should be part of the judicial system so just say the tribunal was administered as part of the judicial setup of Ghana. It means to say a be a administer no. So to say, now so what's the water tribunal system? Now what did she say for Bashi Quay before we administer no a quite is say for me patch not just a tribunal na de ban, not a judicial system no. And come
because it is like as a whole separate entity being a setting up.
A whole separate entity.
Why 1%? Okay, there be and you say and your power mumpio is what is good for the country called Ghana. It's not obi interest do. Second can come have because me share reasons almost day but now call court to be at the boami. Didi can almost say be attending and be call Harriso. Said be cases do not catch, yet me din in term. Said ye be they've assigned a lot of reasons as be reason why I'll say be address a backlog of cases. Your traditional courts and so on our side raising the issue of strengthening access to justice, protecting the rights of citizens, promoting due process and improve efficient administration of justice, especially on matters requiring specialized or expeditious determination. So we plus others anything or more. So no matter as long as this existence that are
me pacho jomo kan no krebiani edikan wo hwe cases a almost say tribunal no be dina enye cases kura no a sabi ye court dem edoso ho ofa judiciary na analysis of the cases about money muna sa cases o man list say tribunal no be di no Enye cases a ɛdɔɔso wɔ yɛ court dɛm. Enti sɛ wopɛ sɛ sɛbi wote cases a adɔɔso wɔ court dɛm so a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛsɛ wokɔhwehwɛ cases a ɛdɔɔso paa na neɛ wo set up specialized court for them. Na no nso constitution no ama chief justice to me say ebere bia opese create divisions of the high court no utumi create ebere bia opese create na kwama parliament to me say yenso utumi create lower court enti se ofu say eye court dem dodo na yehia de a na ne wate se ofu se cases e wo hododo no te se de na Dr. Baumia kan ye no and was say ye hear attention. My chief justice in creating specialized court now. My parliament in creating more circuit court and more tribunals so in your day now. So, but we share the statistics now. Cases are almost per se a tribunal and also any cases are also. Enti then na the cases are and also no. Upesa would take a whole setup at the man. And only the first point. The second point in say, in recent times, Adia MPP Dr. Baumia, any new opinion and other Danko Kufuado or Moye ya, a ma sebi congestion bar form where your courtrooms, and they say, you see more court buildings, over 100 court buildings, in two funding crimes here. Ube wuse kanena high court na court bi ni adenta, kanena court ni in Sawem. Kanena court ni Amasaman. Kanena court ni baby to say Winnie Banom. So kanena ko baby to so manya na court ni ono nyina abatema. But enesa bia ye nyina ye sisi court wo ho. Ye sisi court wo ho no. Omo ana kanena omo ba baby ana omo ba no nyina ama ho bi ntu na wo ko na pressure wo sa court na ye den abafom. Eno kira wo say ye problem pa ye court dan to do. And looking at Dr. Baumia say we need more courtrooms. So I say, I feel so tribunal, the cost of running the tribunal, see car, and now car bebo tribunal, a door so check car bebo high court. The entire casa when they say, offer the bit is a regional tribunal, on a high court judge, or with the same rank. It is car between high court judge, and so she can admit tribunal chairman no regional tribunal chairman no we are regional tribunal nipa mienu ebesa aka no ho no muso atu omoka intiska wo de betua tribunal panel na edo so chen high court de no intisa wo si ubesi regional tribunal or regional region dia no what district tribunal or district dia dia and you first see more high court and more district and circuit courts we are sika wo de betua panel no ubetue nipa ba akope nti kanu beba form the akano fast technology mu and now by a court dem a computer na esi ho no minia o kasa na afi ne ye type o kasa na afi ne ye type nti ade ese wudi a minutes wo ho no na bia wadi be 1 hour e wo ho.
Okay, so Eloya Nanaje bafo just a minute yema unua our vice chair constitution legal affairs lawyer James Enu. Maybe Obama a better understanding, and then we can come back to you. I crave your indulgence. Just a minute. Na manembrem na fe omwa ene ntie ho ase so that we can ask the needed question. Lawyer James Enu, yedase for your time. Bibia boko de.
Nyame adomenia. Let's say.
Nyame adom boko. The important anebeye botaintia ene yes set up tribunals.
Yo, menya medasipa. Make sure it's here for you know. I wish you a very good morning. Now, I think a very important you better put this conversation in context. Tribunal. As I can no. The first thing they say a constitutional bona fide and a constitutional mandate. Your constitution actually say we have to do it. We share your constitution, particularly Article 125, clause 2, if a judiciary one. Citizens may exercise popular participation in the administration of justice through the institution of public and customary tribunals and the jury and assessor systems. Now, over 126 as well, or say the judiciary shall consist of A, the Superior Court of Judicature, comprising I, the Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and the High Court, and regional tribunals. The emphasis is on regional tribunals. Uber 126B, or say such lower courts or tribunals as Parliament may by law established. Also, let's refer to Article 142 of our Constitution. So, over Article 142, I also say there shall be established, and the word shall is underlined because we also always say that it's mandatory. There shall be established in each region of Ghana such regional tribunals as the Chief Justice may determine. Now, also about 143, so I'll say a regional tribunal shall have jurisdiction to try such offences against the state and public interest as Parliament may by law prescribe. Into the first thing is that the Constitution and mandate and say we have to provide these regional tribunals. So it's a constitutional mandate. So what it means is say a constitution, which is not proper. Now, second, the tribunals, they have a special way of trying cases. So the tribunals come along with special advantages that the regular courts do not have. At the end of the tribunal, judge in Wako school, wabon a degree and so ordinary people so because there is a chairman who has the same qualification as a high court judge and two other people who might not even be lawyers at all. It's when citizenship participation in the adjudication of cases, and that is what Constitution says we should do. Afro barometer research about a lot of Ghanaians don't have confidence in the judicial system. A lot of Ghanaians don't have confidence in the judicial system. One of the ways that we can improve confidence in the judicial system is to get citizens to participate.
Lawyer Inu.
Yes, Lawyer
Inu. How do citizens participate? How the Beshe tribunal because of the panel. But Lawyer Inu, you are saying that we don't have confidence in the judiciary. Is that the case?
That is the fact. That is the truth.
But you establish a certain basic. Okay. If it's about confidence, we don't have confidence in you, the politician. How much more the judiciary?
No, please, we are not talking about
so hold on, answer. When it's about confidence, hold on.
That is a different matter.
So that is the leg that. Hold on, let me ask my question, Lawyer Inu. No, hold on. No, once you raise issues about confidence, hold on. Once you raise issues about confidence, the issue then will be trust. That's why this tribunal.
No. I'm talking to you about Afro barometer reports about.
Lawyer Inu, you are a lawyer. Lawyer Inu, you are a lawyer and a politician.
Yes.
I'm sure you know the issues about confidence there. There's no confidence in the media. There's no confidence in politicians. There's no confidence in the judiciary. Issues about confidence there. It's not just about the judiciary. Even with our security agencies, no confidence.
Are you telling me we should fold our hands, throw our hands in despair?
But I'm coming back to the question.
One of the ways we have to do to work on it. You want to we should throw our hands in despair.
But we've thrown.
So what I'm saying is
let me finish with
build trust and confidence in the judiciary is to get citizens to participate in it. Then they will have their confidence. One of the ways.
Let's do it one after the other.
We know, sir, the courts are overloaded. They are overcrowded. And a lot of the time, trial of our cases delay so much. We all know this as matters of fact, that nobody can run away from it. One of the special advantages that this tribunal is coming on board with is to try cases expeditiously. To the extent that even in some situations where it's practicable, they will try day to day. And that issue of delays that is associated with a court system, if we want to take away the tribunal system, what it means is that we have to go and amend our constitution. But so long as the law remains in our constitution, we have a responsibility and a mandate to ensure that we work with it. And that's exactly what we are doing.
Okay, so
this tribunal is hinged on a constitutional framework. maybe people have their misgivings because of the stigma that is associated with an earlier tribunal that came during the PNDC time. But that was not within the context of this constitutional regime. So this tribunal is hinged on constitutional issues of fair trial, human rights. It will be guided. It will guide the processes that will be associated with this tribunal. So it's not a tribunal at large. It's a tribunal that is situated in the framework of the 1992 Constitution, which comes with issues of fair trial, human rights, protection, and all that.
I see. So, the tribunals and that confidence that we don't have in our judiciary. Is that the case?
It will help to build confidence because citizens will be participating, will be sitting as adjudicators in the matter. So, ordinary citizens who go court now who Bema or Fiteni Anna or artist and any ordinary person or case now also Buana Yedia. Also, when you confidence when you be about the professor being now. So citizenship participation is key, and this is what the regular courts or the traditional courts do not have. And your constitution today say we should be doing something like this.
I see.
It's a constitutional mandate.
Lawyer Naneje, so clearly, as part of building confidence in our judiciary, this is adding up, plus other important reasons. That's why there's a need for setting up a tribunal. Lawyer Bafowa, you agree to that?
Me pacho, empenyi se idia entekuma transie, kwekwa nansia transie wuno, entekuma on transie nyede entonku. Sa reason a omode mamune se nipa tememfo edwo mu hye asenie mu a e ma tentene ne ba no. Sa reason omode ma yen PNDC bre no so. So what I say, and the same reason people's participation. And that year 1992 Constitution and you won't obosadi be shame because no one person be jatum say o my bonibia and omudi be shame. Omudi be shame no me pacho and until that's what Constitution you say there should be people's participation. All over the world, when we talk about people's participation, then you are looking at the jury system and just sanity. But here, Mr. Yahu say, some people's participation in the Adomukan once and they could see saying. The Kosi and say, by the time I had also a tribunal, a Cassian fine year you may be. A tribunal, not a crown. None pa, Yadomokotana tribunal, say, or lawyer for. They should be there in the name of people's participation. Now, who say it took a Amnesty International report, who Human Rights Watch for reporter. It talks about heavy corruption by the tribunal. So what I say, if the people's participation, who they could you, and they could corruption. People's participation, and the offer human rights abuses here they about because near the Unipan human rights in the breach and Sana said Wakuyi or Copan Wordro. It is what tribunal honor the court 2 months as only need 2 more. After now all copy the trust and the higher court. So what I say, then human rights in breaching ye that. People's participation, what they call corruption. People's participation, all can one for me. It is documented by all human rights international observe tribunal. Say tribunal yemia semontem heavily delayed result. Into the Biana cases in them akechi. People's participation. It is sebe. And then the original so more person catch and say, and you are the see participation leading to corruption. Participation leading to delay in the cases, people's participation, leading to a friend say abuse of human rights, and then the people's participation Korea no without regional show. Okay, so Mami Musa lawyer inu because even trained judges, Grano, we've been able to say
where your MPP judge, where NDC judge. Was a very good point. No confidence in the judiciary based on a reporter. So what kind of people in the panel or tribunal outside the country called Ghana now?
Oh, no, of course. Those will be ordinary people. They can be anybody at all. The good thing about the law is that you should have any minimum qualification via answer. This will depend on the discretion of the Chief Justice. Chief Justice in those appointments.
But do you know the country we are in now? Where a tomato seller, an ice water seller, everybody is affiliated to a political party. So I don't know the kind of people who are going to sit there for us to have that confidence in them. If I go to meet Obi, hold on. If I go to meet Obi, my colleague here on the panel, does it give me the confidence that because Obi is part of the panel, clearly everything is fair and it will be just? Is that the case?
I think you have to take your time and look at the law well. Number one, that responsibility of selecting the panel has been entrusted to the Chief Justice. Of course, the Chief Justice office is an office that we all respect and can trust. That is number one. Number two, there are conditions that comes with anybody who is sitting as a panel. If there is conflict of interest, you have to disclose it. If you don't disclose it, the consequences are there. These are all in the law. It's not just like somebody.
But these consequences are not new to our judiciary. These consequences you talk about, they are not new to our judiciary. Every judge who mounts to sit on any case, you are bound by the rules and regulations that you are reading out. So it's nothing new. It's not new.
I think we should always situate this conversation in a context. I'm saying, the tribunal system, there was human rights abuses, blah, 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 blah. That was under a different regime, a military regime. Now we are not under a military regime. When we say, Jesus Christ, who call Bible, a do baby or call temple, who say, Omoto Chacha or temple, then, or Traban or Shinko, where was already demo. Because those things were necessary at the time for him to do it. What I say, the military regime, they buy and they did those things, they buy. That time, the levels of corruption maybe was very high, so those actions were necessary at that time. But now we are in a constitutional dispensation, and this law is situated within the context of the Constitution. So it's a whole different ballgame. I think that is the conception that my brother on the other side has.
Loenu, I don't want to listen to your brother's view and make an opinion or have a conversation. Okay. I'm saying that let's put what respected Nanaje and your good self, Moka, let's situate it in the context. Just like you have said, tribunals were in and there's a certain perception around it. That one is not an issue. And then we are in a democratic dispensation. So things that happened in the revolutionary times cannot be repeated. But clearly, that's why I keep asking you, why are you living outside this jurisdiction when parties take over power? People go with guns in a constitutional democracy to take off people from their offices. Why are we in a military rule?
But these are the excesses that under normal circumstances.
But that is the point that But that is the point that
the exceptions. These are the exceptional situations you are talking about.
Loyenu, what is new is that you are talking about access. You are talking about backlog of cases. You are talking about expediting cases at the tribunals. So I'm asking, what therefore is the challenge that our courts cannot be expanded or technologically or manpower-wise? What is the challenge?
I think the answer is very simple. Number one, our constitution mandates us. Constitution, it is the fundamental law of the land. Book constitution, constitution. That is number one. Number two, this tribunal system, it comes with specialized areas and yet associated with the regular courts. Because the regular courts, they don't try the way the tribunals try. What you say, processes are a bit different. Into what the tribunal system is bringing on board, the regular courts do not have. These tribunals, they are coming to try specialized cases. That is one. For instance, Ushem Brandima, Yankase Galamse, Galamse, and we don't seem to find solutions to it. One of the things this law is going to do is that it will handle mining related offenses. It's a galamsey.
Meme my false hope bia, Mr. Galamsey Matadie. It's not, please, Pacho, hold on. Pacho, hold on. You see, this is what you do to us politicians, and you keep taking us for granted. How can tribunal set up stop Galamsey? How is it possible? Please, if you are doing other matters, but how can tribunals stop Galamsey?
No. Do you agree with me that?
How can tribunals stop Galamsey?
You agree with me?
Of course, but I'm saying that how can the setting up of tribunals establish? But you are asking me. I've given you power to tell me how to do it.
Neighbor. One of the ways to deal with Galamsey is to crack the whip.
So what is stopping us from cracking the whip now? What is stopping us from cracking the whip now? What is stopping us, Lenu? What is stopping us from cracking the whip now? No, I'm asking you, what is stopping us? No, I'm saying that what is stopping us from cracking the whip?
That we are going is to set up specialized courses for particular situations that we have issues. Specialized courses all over the place. Where every country is heading towards specialized courses. What you say? Specialized course. Say you were a particular challenge that we have a problem dealing with. Now you feel that the solution is to crack the whip to make sure that we sanitize the system. These specialized courses are back to try such cases. We'll go a long way to crack the whip.
Lawyer Enu, if we are to remind ourselves, 2024, President Akufo-Addo set up specialized court to deal with Galamsey. What really was the results?
No, but that one was not a specialized court set aside for that. It was using the regular court. It was the regular courts that were handling it. What you say? So that is different from this.
Lawyer Nana J. Bafford.
That account to deal with specific cases.
Yeah. Meet you.
A first specialized court, a demand and a supply. Anytime the judiciary who said there is a demand for a particular area of practice, but we establish a specialized court now. And until now, the Bank of Akufo-Addo or establish a specialized court at the Galamsey. Now, say a thought of problems in the what the Bank of judiciary, but they get judiciary. For instance, some you said you play a Galamsey, it was said to be one by a war, one attorney general, Munya Pepper say. Any akukudo se afidi Galamsey for the better maso. Now, so where in Yapana, over establish a specialized court, no, Umfa Ubi and Congo China, so in Tia specialized court, no, and so Manfaso. And until a be a specialized court today, but Umfa Nipa and the Elcoa, who do the country, Mr. Court to the Sabiate, then so into me yet the SSA, and your court to the Cochini Pandemic Court. I am buying a chili pandemic court. So it is Andre Attorney General will be to say Joseph Yami. I didn't call you to see any investigation so involved in Galamsey. Sabre Ayente, she confirm me. So, and look at your problem in judiciary, no, say, court, I want to enter Galamsey at Afen. Sabre, I am one penny, and to say, and this is one penny for a Galamsey, and Kuruma. Sabi onto an amount or to and Wako Jinako to them. The Pacho, Ubetia Kokasi, judiciary, and to me, Galamsey, as 70 years, another court for Galamsey. Mamma, Sabi, Mamma, my politicians among your former Nada Ghana for. The Amoyan Nada, who knew Chief Justice in some who created specialized courts. It is also said, who to Chief Padu Court. And I said the case in the Contemwa. I hear fun cases in a war. A raging bank and raging problem. There was specialized court to war. So I specialized court to be what they are. You have a chief justice in be my aim. And you have to now take a Freddy. Do that. And you acquire the opposite way. Oh, my, Sabi, is Kassay. A highly unnecessary adventure and this purpose of the Ghana for fast one. So, Ufan historically, and your papa. Ufan the Nedia, a Sabi Jessica Semwa. Now, said a Sabi wouldn't be a Disicaye, and our person the Poboka will be qua. So, because wouldn't be a Disicaya, she said, they're not Dr. Baumia Krayano. Ube see more courtrooms, Ube invest in technology. And the computers agree report to them, and my dada, ni wa na uko baabi bibira ye type bi o kasa na fidie eche die ni chiwi a na sabi fidie no sabi wakuruche agu paper so na ye ekọ ye nim na so na ko jira court to them na o kasa di 20 minutes ama advocacy cry na court ye de eto so bi you find a rules of court now and no one say system because you use watch it. If the case is new your and then we see a clear abra young court to them. I thought should be follow even the Encourage Act. If you be masters here judges and our lawyer phobia for part time. If the case maybe over and you can say ko judge any lawyer for part time no munye uko UK bi ho uba Encourage Act mo Ghana ha bi wa ha. Eti ada na ye nyusu na niema e wo hom dada unya nyusu ye ehu se e be boa na se boa o so ko te tribunal la ye nyusu enya ho mane so ati ase eti se ade na omo ye omo dim do omo ye ntu asefam oh na de ama ye ni abre no e ye sika seye sika ye be sei no abra sabi ene Ghana fo nkwala mrantie de mabawa adwuma kro mu ni biye abra so eska we ye de ko shebe bi fufura eso ba mfa so ama Ghana fo ma Ghana mai.
All right. It's not that omunim de omoye. And the okasa I disagree.
We are very clear in our mind, brother.
Mr.
Like I said, all we are sticking to the constitutional mandate. What you are here? Okay, then I'm and all that.
The constitutional mandate now what can was the constitutional review commissioner or more NBC for not 3 years or more NBC for 3 years. I'm the new focus here. I have friend Professor Fiaju, emeritus or Adano, or recommendation public tribunal no yenchem or recommend you 2013 and 2014. Professor Fiaju report to Obayeno. Or recommendation in Chambers in Faso. So I say,
Era the Nigerian Pacho man, my lawyer, any chance can also intimidate playing Pacho with you.
Lilia, a constitution, 1992 constitution. Ghana for the in the form of a referendum, and say the constitution provisions be a womb a day. It was accepted by the whole country through a referendum. That recommendations here okay. It will be recommendation of the other. The engine to mention a constitution. So long as our constitution is concerned, the tribunals are in our constitution. We have not amended it. And once we have not amended it, that is the law. Whether we like it or not, that is the law. Now, I mean, I can say, Galamse Asema Akufo-Addo did the course by. The question is that Akufo-Addo course or did by some 100 Galamse. It failed. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Because he was using the regular and the traditional course to do it. That is why it didn't work. Uka Joseph Yami Asema. But the matter went for investigations at the appropriate state institution to investigate the matter. At the end of the day, there was no evidence. It is a evidence. Afakoma, the state institutions, because they couldn't find any evidence. A friend is saying, if we want to crack down, we should be able to try our people. Once there is evidence, you always have to do the necessary investigation, get your evidence, because you can go to court. Without evidence, you cannot go to court. What I say? Media Big GD says, there is a good reason for the introduction of the tribunal system. Your constitution says the GD say it will go a long way. Say your courts are overloaded. That is a matter of fact. Our courts are overloaded. Who can court one case 6 years, 7 years, 8 years? How do we cut down on this backlog? One of the ways to go is to use the tribunal system to offload, because tribunal system limited to criminal cases. In a lot of the criminal cases are regular courts, handle. Tribunal system never take over those criminal cases. And then the regular courts will have the time to deal with civil cases and expedite them. You can my system is free and my cases very, very fast. It has been one of our major challenges over this country.
I see.
Establishing new courts, we believe, is not the solution.
All right, lawyer Nanaje Bafo Ewa Medasi. Lawyer James Mame Nasi, Vice Chair, Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee, Parliament. Allow from Damasi, Sermon Sumo de Mobro for the Munchimu, Eddie Abre. Osha Brena, 8 minutes to the top of the hour 9. No comment. Your birthday dedications.
Oh man, no say no comment.
A couple so KBB.
Oh man, tribunals ne nkomo ayedi won. Me gidi say ya wo court no. Unsa ba kwa me de say we 2024 de o man pani Akufo-Addo de 9 crore boy amane no a. Just last year 2025 ya the judiciary no ebe boy amane so o mate 3 high oma dedicate court me ensasi hodoma omo di bedi galamsey cases. Enti sa court na djuma no man omo yakwa kosi hifa. The challenge we judiciary a obi oye djuma wo sa efa hodom no ya we say o man ma mefa ekuapem enye mfa to ho omo emfa se court complexes be say enum circuit court bako high court bako and na district court miensa district court miensa nyina no judge ni ho circuit court judge wo ho and na high court judge wo ho etu be hunu say e was judge no was circuit court no na wo free hodom no kwadu krom na wakwatena case so ono baba na ne ono so ne case good achi no bebre na nipa gu court twen na Akufo-Addo na okoso manya na Akufo-Addo na ekomampon na we asamba betena se a circuit court judge wo honom enti said numbers na ye hia e wo honom a na ya hwe ho asem en sa wo hwe district court no to so na ye hia magistrate e na atena honom a lawyer for na beba as magistrate ni nyina no obi e per conditional service aye papa into a circuit na so per high court on person beba magistrate it aban ya we sa de ma we nyina no to be resolve ye en ya se esa kwa kote tribunal na asesen
meba ho on say Trade Union Congress TUC for so ona churo krata tintin de enti ani kwanse sa de we eba atudwa jeru abenado su mache
When I mean your penny.
Na mejeri se ho ye.
Na me di yankwa che akadiaka.
E da nyame ase. Na wadaroma ma yenchiremu kakre ede na ma mo so bode mo kwaji nkomo a ekosu about the setting up of tribunals.
Yedi kan ma minchia Ghana adwumayefo nyina na ema obia ayikuwa no pay. Trade Union Congress no. Adwumayeko bia sabi. Na Nkofo be brain refi say even independence of this country kra na yaka ho ene yakon ya ma ene nyina yenya fa hodie na obi beka say TUC de efa tribunal court sem so de ada na fa mo ho sebi ye Ghana for ena yaka wonu mo a sebi omano nso edru edwoma eba enoma na nsema emwa oman na Wakabia yakam. Way back, fan said time me kai Ghana for yaw. Ye nyanoma no mo koye galamsey hu sema omukonya accident a omotoye no. Da deed ye Trade Union Congress. Ye ni Constitutional Committee Review Committee no HCI. I think that was the first time I mean opportunity I share you about a friend and Charlotte say. And no even crash komo na yeshia ye no ya no disema ye de call ye ni ye nsema e fa constitution ye pese ye review no e ho nsem enkomo ne ani omo kotwetwen ye de no ma bebre e de kototo wo mo anim se e si ye hwe na ye se sakra constitution ma ye yi bi frim ne de bi so ye den ehim na baako ye tribunal ya ye ka ho asem eni yeah, the command, the Constitutional Committee review, ni say, sa friend say tribunal no. We share na bakosem, na we share normal ni yaw ni normal Ghana for ekomu, any reporter, even African Watch, any friend say, etuma eku amohwe, your friend say obi a yetieti ane fa ho die so ne sa no mani nyina kekan ye fa tribunal no no. Enya dia eboa o man. Inti ni se be ya yenye da yin free a friend say a man pon na ye nkoyani eti yanka bianhim no kre em say Wednesday na ye agin say ye be press conference na ye di atuga say yati say omode a friend say a tribunal no e di akọ parliament on person mo ye de omo hihye mra
na ɛbɛyɛ mmara ɛwɔ ɔman mu ɛne yɛsɛ buoi asɛm wei deɛ ɛyɛ nyinaa kakra because already no yɛde ano de sɛm ɛkɔ down committee no gye tom ɛma committee no awie ne dwuma awie ne biribiara de ne report ɛde akɔ akɔma aban nti ade nti na aban ɛntwɛn na yɛnhwɛ constitutional review na yɛba abɛyɛ no ɛho ana wɔmfa na no di sɛm ɛmfa nto dwa ɔno ne position ɛwɔ so na yɛtu bi afiri mu yɛde kɔ parliament akɔyɛ sɛ yɛkɔ akɔhyɛ mmara ɛwɔ no ɛyɛ asɛm a media da ahwehwene aso kakra nti yɛyɛ press conference a na yɛyɛpɛ sɛ yɛkyerɛ ɛno no menua bɛma
na wanya nkyerɛmu nti a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔwo nsa de tribunals ne ba wanya nkyerɛmu
nkyerɛmu a yɛnya ɛfa yi bill no wohwɛ bill no mu bi baabi a ɔmo ka biribi sɛ ɛyɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛ yɛ courts no nneɛma bi wɔ court no mu a delays ne nneɛma baako mmienu bi a ɛwɔ mu a ɛmfa ɔmo fi sɛ ɔmo de tribunal ne ba ɛne yɛ minerals yɛfrɛ no sɛ law ɛna ɛfa biribi te sɛ wɔn a ɔmo yɛ fraud ne ade eti deɛ yɛka nyinaa ne sɛ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa nkyerɛmu a ɔmo de ama no yɛ existing courts no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛdɛ nti na yɛnhyɛ court no mu kena na sɛ court no na nneɛma adile a anaasɛ court no na esu a yɛnsisi court ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu afa na baabiara na improve the existing court because already me nua panyin Ghana has sisi a biribiara yɛ politics one major nneɛma even ama yɛ koraa no yɛm hyehye yɛ wɔ saa adeɛ wei ho no sɛ Ghana ha biribiara yɛ politics adwuma koraa sisi a yɛfa wɔ adwuma mu koraa na you need to have a political color mengi ndi sɛ wahu media and wahu newspapers baabi a yɛpublish sɛ ɛnɛ yɛfa nipa wɔ ha ne yɛhia qualification sei yɛhia sei nti yɛkuro no baabi a yɛakɔkɔdu no sɛ sisi already even court yi koraa mpo no sɛ court no akɔstra ne ɔmu bua asɛm koraa na sɛ party wei na ɛwɔ hɔ a ɔse wei na court no ati sei ɛna court no ti sei nti sɛ nnɛ yɛkɔ ne yɛkɔsi yɛkɔyɛ another court a ɛdɛn na ɛde bɛba gidi a nipa ɛbɛnya ɛwɔ court no ɛbɛyɛ another thing nti bi nua na nkyerɛmu a yɛnya no yɛdeɛ yɛbɔ ndwo so yɛfiri sɛ yɛbɛsrɛ ɛyɛ ɔmampanin sɛ even though wɔma pass law no ɛwɔ parliament no so yɛde brɛ no as ɔmampanin a ɔntwe nsan na ɔmoma yɛnni ho nkɔmmɔ yie ɛnkɔ akyiri na sɛ ebi ɔmo ne yɛsi nkonnwa ne ɛne ɔmo transia bi adeɛ yɛka no ɔmbɛhu sɛ yɛka nsɛm papa mame nka ntoa so sɛ tie nyinaa yɛkae Europa
yɛkae paa sɛ Ghanafoɔ wɔ
ɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛka then now government they were opposed to it the TUC was opposed to it and then Europa they are passive but they say yɛmmerɛ no mu ɛnyɛ adwuma nti mɛma yɛmpɛre yɛn ho ɛnkɔyɛ adeɛ a daakye yɛbɛnu yɛn ho
you remind me of Europa Ghana for man on so much to abanibi yajia tumso ene I see so lawyer James Enuse ono vice chair constitution legal affairs was say enioma epomiensa plus other reasons the kan ye GDI ibenya wo the judicial system nim GDI ibenya e kan ho be porte panti ye set up tribunals there to be a backlog of cases and some do na no boze na ayere so tie na da and then the tosu miensa ye tisak amomo the specialized cases criminal cases na fe eye court mpemfo nya kwan de almost civil cases no plus other reasons in tin omode sa tribunals iba why do we resist it
minia penny sema yenia lawyer king ujidi se minia ya sema etaso se court nanka say your court e wo Ghana ha then that we improve the existing court why do you need another court with the name tribunal why don't they improve the existing courts ayewo na no more kan nyina no ana minia akwanya ni wo so betima yesa with the existing court say existing court here wo hoyi say gidie ni ma now the current government tribunal court no and the gidie bebem and no crab too your friend is saying too political and too suspicious because the already existing one say NDC never Bema they criticize the court when there is judgment MPP never Bema they criticize the court when there is judgment they have the right to criticize too but if you look at it critically all the time they politicize whatever judgment that comes in a way, which for us it is not the best. And you know, your best friend. So per se, improve your friends cases delay any idea. All there are specialized courts within the prudent of a friend is saying the current system. Why are they not improving it? Why are they not adding value or whatever they want to do to the existing court? Why do they still need the tribunal? The friend is saying all the constitutional reviews are recommending say they should expunge this thing from our constitution. So why are they in the hurry to go and enact this law?
But I don't say
can you say yes wrong? Enra Michia minia penny bi or baby, and then I'm in the command and make a trend. Say Miss Wrong. I did be what I said say you say one hour to swing to your Honoban and Papa etiasi. Na otiasi die ufi say bibia you okay. Na da o papa e betu na de no so na papa be wu no that day no na be hu say ensem bi o ha ye kan ne ye kan ma ye nyina but enye say dia ye kan because of the politics and not because of DB tibomi ehwe.
Well, asem better those chairman trade union congress I don't pay that so near bossa go
so that's
well Brennan to know
man Brennan de aso anesa wo hwe delegate anim ha say e bo amane wo say NPP ene omudwumadie abato kese omobeko eye nasan yewra arenta me polafoku da ha wo say NPP wo so musanso nya mo trust na omukita na wo so musanso nya biem yesi gold board so abage 54 tons of gold in 6 months enti samije mfia mane bono eno so eda ha on ye CEO e good board na omano ba form han so a yewra adubu ahen kwabna adubu ahen so de ne omugina akono ya to ne January omakwa gina 49.1 million Ghana cedis bi papa no ede ne nsa ko hye check ase ko fa sika no koto account bi mu anya ho na nka wo se koto ama se hu se akodru court ama to ne January fa ne dance ni oto enan a wono no eye adwuma wo yoko na oma no ti ama ne bona eye yoko investigator Frank Masha Cromwell edi aba no a o chese sa check ye ka ho asem ni nyina no se de attorney general di kan beto ye press conference mu se ye radubu ahene ono ko akonten ko no de ne nsa hye sa check ni nyina ase ekoyi sika no according to attorney general nakasa prosecution na dance ni no o se enipa mienu na no nsa hye omoye signatory wo check no so ana national security coordinator at the time yewra we yewra kwabna dubu ahen wo ha sanso apanyin nakasa yewra Joshua Chereme enti mpanyifo emienu a signature ne account check ni so nti enye no kresa ono nko a na ono no de ne signature ko hye so ko yiska no na wo hye so a attorney general ne na dance ni otusumie no Ruby no a wono no ko national security no head of finance no ono so chese check no panyifo no san wie no ono no de check ne ko bank ekoye ho transaction de kokoto ye enti said the attorney general bebo amane no ono nko akoyi sika no de koto account bi mu
anyway bo ebra
eni sama se na abeto abonte ono ankasa na dance for de aba kire se enye no kresa so what you see and I see so diverted the koto account fufuru mu yesi be see na krampo no mu hu account ko say yesi nanka wasa ko account we mu na de koto eno so no adanse for de hwehwe mu ye nyina no entumi medru ye attorney general so say wo ni sa adanse na wo de ba court no say wo de ba betu dwanze say no asem no esinsen wiem akase besi fom.
All right, so
the etina bontene de ekoso court dem no ase ya dane kakra so atiase enti eno ne dia ba bedru ye twense bia ebre ne beso ni ahwe de ansem bi se wachi se hu behia mpo se penyifo de bekwa na no so mo dia kontu man ensem e wo ho ne de edoso ebre ne ntimi de daily guide na no na ebewie na adofo edu ma woda no edoso de mebo no tewtew pa ante na obebde wo ha de a no say ye be no kpakpakpa unse ye MTN na 30 o say dial *530# na check your point a wo building no ese betumi ama wakwanya betumi anya sika over ye 10 million Ghana cedis so mo cheche no ene cars ye Land Cruiser Prado si be 9 ye no so mo che no se so benya akwanya na ajewaji bi oba spaghetti so ebo ye chidom oba de ne nkwade di mpanyifo de obi edi eye oba mo am ye spaghetti on ma oba eno so wadwumanim etu kama na ede iti na ebema customers bebre. Happy glorious birthday to us ne lovely daddy Apostle Eric Kwadwofojo oye the general the founder and leader of Caris Phrase Church. Yeah, waka soa ne baba Golden Tracy and I wish a happy birthday no. Inti general Apostle Rekwadwo Fojo oba de nko soa na ma ne wosa no so na onyo kese pa emayen. And then so your uncle Ebo White na woda and the uncle Ebo White and 72 years. Happy birthday to you uncle. Wo bojuma pa wo nteteni so kama nyame nko so anya kese. Mrs. Ann Owusu Bempa ya dodo na friend odene ho wa the first or your manager e multi credit savings and loans Cantamanto branch Accra ha sei ene na woda Mrs. Ann Owusu Bempa nyame nko so anya kese hyehyao ura na erishu a happy birthday no DCOP Mr. Joseph Owusu Bempa odene ho one or your Eastern Regional Police Commander and I wish you a happy birthday Mrs. Have a blessed day. A belated happy birthday to you Alexandra Ajay ya dodo na efe na nama uwo UK yedie enhyira enkwatentene pomde papa na obi esese obade wonfa enom wo ose odopa wose obade ma yedie na onto nkwanam wose happy 14th birthday to my nephew yoko school ewo Jubilant International School ewo Kaswa ye friend Junior Andrews Tete Kofi Lawe Junior. Happy birthday to you yedie enkwatente botabi obade do bedu asasi so ma no emrem Susanna e was Sprintex and always akwadai a happy birthday no oman Maria kra ya data krade fo nyina so ase oman ya no ada chama bastin so ase amari nyina wa team no medas
Adom 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Charlie, you was serious meeting be. Allah, moche. Now send there, Charlie. You free. Oh, we are to boss. Momo day.
Hey, what funny.
Anio, magic akradia yemi maybe. Mitua na free ho sharp. Hey, say ho. Minia, wutia busiane de. Anio, send ye be ya. A prepare obi be here sikano. Momo be nye biaman. Asiminya, mejibio. Hey, Abrante, ngogu hweni mwasi wahoate. Allah motion.
Obobisia, na wusentua, eno na utimi de wo. Ni hiawo, eni ni siwe ni so. Obisia na faye, kai na santua, Mombo day.
I've been a rice for my lover, one for my mama, one for my papa, my brother, my sister, young square.
I've been a rice. Yeah. I've been a rice. The ram in the 10 years from Kum, and Nijan Kwan. The video watch.
I've been a rice.
Fire the love.
I've been a rice.
And we toast the share.
I've been a rice. I've been a rice.
Fried rice in
I've been a rice.
Hey, rice or
I've been a rice.
Canzoni pot.
I've been a rice. I've been a rice.
I've been a rice. And Nijian Kwa. FDA, I say that you cracks with Yatsum.
When I say AFSA, you say yes. AFSA Banking Tea, we go say yes. This 2026, till your jobs but dropping down. Yes, you listening to me right now. I know you get dreams. A work is here. And they work it well. Like me, I want to buy that Porsche car I've been dreaming of. I move into my dream house. No landlord to send me a bill. Join the AFSA family and let's help you say yes to your dreams with tailored banking solutions from loans, mortgages, credit cards to digital banking and more. Make 2026 the year of yes with AFSA. Your story matters.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, kudos, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. GoTV. Love it.
Morning time, the pot is ready. Mama cook it nice and steady. Call your people, call your crew. Oba spaghetti made for you. Come chop. Everybody chop. Oba on my table.
This advert is FDA approved.
So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adom.
My name is Diana Hamilton, BGMA Artist of the Year 2021 and Brand Ambassador of Awake Purified Drinking Water. I am super excited to partner with Ghana's first charity-driven water to give back to our communities. Awake is a brand that makes a difference. We impact the world around us. That is why for every bottle of Awake water you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. Yes, every time you quench your thirst with a refreshing bottle of Awake, you're helping contribute to save lives. So keep drinking Awake Purified Drinking Water and let's continue making a difference. Awake Water, one for life, supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, kudos, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Go TV. Love it.
Charlie, you know you, me was serious meeting be. Allah, moche. Now send it there, Charlie. You ain't free. Oh, we need to boss it. More day.
Hey, what funny.
Anio, magic a card I am in your maybe. Mitua, na free or sharp. Hey, say, huh? Ah, minia, what ya busiane de. Anio, send your beya, a prepare or be here secano. Momo benya biaman. Asiminya, mejibio. Hey, Abrante, go when you want to what? Allah motion.
Obobisia, that was sent to ya. I know now to me the wow. Ni here, any nisu and so. Obisia na fire, Kaina sent to ya. Mombo day.
World Cup Renabo, no one pay football, no one's here. Electroland Ghana Limited, Eddie Stadium, no Bawufie. And one is over to Samsung, TCL, and NASCO Smart TV, a 50-inch, and Nadia Brosa, then your free DSTV decoder, and a 1 month free subscription. Share World Cup, though. Yeah, the Bawupuna no live. Now, what's seeing a discount at Woodrow, and a free Zappa decoder. Electroland, move for World Cup no Murphy. Electroland, who want to me show. Etika wona ko Electroland showroom bia wo Ghana fan anyina anadi obenwo and Albertinia fresh 050-315-9739 call www.electrolandga.com Nemom kai se nhihye kakra wo ho eye
go. The Joy News Habitat Fair is about to surprise you.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, kudos, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Go TV. Love it.
Mr. Teacher, Mr. Semofono school, a day nisi. A day now with Fia, where you feel now what's on the bano, now worry yes.
A dear ain't Jai mommy, a disiani egumadi, a who nunina, here and modin it is I if you frank kae, and Tadiatity, name Papa and Hoy Gufino, extra say, Ubana Bujuma.
One couldn't do for you a Drianoni and Wading, Familo and Wading Cabo, a Drianimo, a fee, Milo vitamin D, a poor energy release, keep on Dipioda Ejumaye, Milo, I want dear whatever cocaine. Empty at a pretty country atom.
If you're sending empty and bagana, a hot nabi beer society.
Afi say ye di in Fiadia Santi. Ye cha dia big time. Ye di MTN at 30 promo na beja. Toyota Land Cruiser Prados Makuma Kron and a Sikapabro 10 million Ghana cedis. Need ye kika humpi. And a ye di chiche. Connect with Dada Bravo MTN so. Ye video calls. Browse the internet. Fire business. When you will now for no bus yen ninkita. Connect to MTN fiber wo fie. Masika sam no koso momoso. Na kowenim. Isansa na mombia ubetu no hunya. Ghana. Muma yenfa MTN at 30 promo. Inni MTN and Fiadia San Frishadano. For MTN services a hood word dijuma. Nya points B. Ne dia chedia kesie. Open chichimua. For star 530 hash. Ana ko my MTN app no so. Kaisan shishay wo hu.
Wamangene wabena sante. Wamangene wabena sante. Wamangene wabena sante. What I say, we carry on it.
Well, the Dwaso say Yetua Yankomo so and say Mamenka say Dwaso Nsem Adom 106.3 FM Electroland 4 Ekosoka say ko na kope onnyoma papa ni bito na embo say 50-inch and a bigger size Samsung TCL and a Nesco smart TV no Electroland Semenka say kope bito na onsu CC ufi kama Absa koso boy nkaya say 1.5 million Ghana cedi at that whole channel for the next 5 to 15 years now. The chia kamiche Absa mortgage. Open your dream home and open so unsaka there. Absa si brana no mbidi sa share so na bibia ko kama enfama. One koso kase wo hia sem one asem entina one ma osa akwanya we na watimdi edi ujuma. Daniel ni kwatai titles global. Incoming potential national organizer NPP. No, most of mobile MPP nego when about most of my
minimum artist was a catchy bar.
There was a more broom.
And I call you my campaign 2028.
I see.
Mamma show. Nama chow tifu nyina. Me won shedam fami papa.
Oh. Sorry.
Manya code be kakra.
Sorry.
For God and country. Komra frewa domi frewa on twema wo asore mpo. Wuti asore demo na wa
fre.
Na ade ba kwa me pe no very prompt. Very prompt and timely. Said ya o kasa won't be mba. Obey the needed adjustment or the replacement, baba.
Yeah.
And me bona baso.
Yeah.
Na me chia technical team na you are and all the Shutter family for life. Upa for life. The Shutter movement. So when you say me the only politician openly me campaign my Shutter movement.
Yeah, so the what you mean I see.
What I say, Obi a ferry or the number for it. Or the better the Shutter movement. Yeah, the 1 year jina. Na me kaida kubia oni Stoneboy nya altercation bi award Ghana Music Awards bi na akonya wutus na Captain Span that is. And that was the day I have to make sure I protect the brand. Because it's like you're condemning Shutter too much. Na osoro no mu a okode ka say na sebi okoye stone obibi Bonnie, but that was not the intention at all. I have to make sure I protect the brand. And the medono niamande medono and the obia one shortcomings, but notwithstanding that one man the craft no ajina pempensu bia inspire the young generation of Obano. So for me, once a Shutter, always a Shutter fan. And you come yaba ni yaba. Nyami aduma.
Yeah.
And then I watch you besi form.
Okay.
Yeah, they accompany the Chingana fan and
mo shase now.
Me shame the campaign.
There's no shase now what you saying.
And the shase and you didn't crack of.
So we are going to miss you out for about 2 weeks.
It could be more.
It could be.
It could be more. Yeah,
I don't call you boom at once.
I call you sharp. Me ye Greater Accra, me ye T, me ye Volta, me ye Eastern, Western, North, Western, and Central. Now I'm picking my nomination form. Me picking nomination form. Ni pay. A couple of days and I will submit it. Me sim one. I'm a barber. Me vetting. I'm a sim. Then it's like that.
So why should you be considered for that position, national organizer?
2020 you need an experienced hand. You need a man who has gone through the mill. What year was some party? What I say? Organization and yet they do. I say with my and yet they do. You need a very sharp mind to strategize, effective planning, discipline, excellent communication, security intelligence. When we here as an organizer, largely a juma yebe a former juma I will hear ubia was some party no. I've been a police station executive, I've been assistant consultant secretary in this party, I've run assembly office in Tema before. My trade unionists, my politics started from the trade union movement. What does here? Grassroots mobilization. My parliamentary candidate in 2012 in Tema East, my member of parliament for 2 terms. My records are there. Deputy ranking member of the Committee of Trade, Industry and Tourism. Yaba Power 2017. Minan Sambaye, the chairman of that same committee. My serving appointment committee for 8 years. My MP, my deputy minister, my deputy CEO, my CEO Vago, my regional minister in charge of Regional Security Council. And we can wait in Ambomua and Yama Mabo the Tofano Minkanwa, a part of him and a minister Commono, Media Commono, but a Juma of Fomwa, Mashishe Akobra, only the 2 minutes shame in Samoa. I am ruling out. My vision is not different from any other party activist or executive at the lower level to the national level. That we will join hands and market Dr. Bamia to the people of this country to be elected the president. Because so we've really learned our lessons. Maybe a toss senior did in you become for Naso Akobun Kro at Kansem there. A better Gana Kumaso. To Minasha Dr. Baumianza. So that is what I wanted to do.
So I wish you all the best.
Thank you,
as you set out to win the hearts of your delegates. No, Yembra, back to Ghana business. So what's been happening?
What do you have for me? Yeah. I was enjoying Honorable Bafo Ajay. I really enjoy his legal arguments. As for James, my boys, now, Kobina, as some and this for person with the back room. Say, young country one say, I didn't emboa. The person will be share con, non person share con. But he's not going to help us. What did I make an say? Maybe. Adia, me call for a person with the bay. Like, when you say, Sad Tribunal, I say, Mamodi, Eddie Abesha Coin, Professor Fiajo Committee.
Adom FM.
Professor Fiajo Committee. A catcher and say, and ya dear. I was say, Yedi Adrenaline. Professor Mills, eti se kuno se omunhwe constitution no enyema ewu mu a yebetumi ahwe ne yasesa ne ade nyina no and the on the two just say was here free because which constitution article 1422 147 now and my that the tribunal system yen na yen free ho. And one year she shared recommendation we in Yano. Omujitu Muse was a yifrim. Now, the implementation, quite before they go through the process and take it out of the constitution. But Ambasso and the Bassa. Now, Rashina no mudi yes at the Yano. Unfortunately, was quite unfortunate. And then I meet and a pay Bafo. Now Bafo say, Osha Constitution no more. The Superior Court of Judicature and from the Supreme Court all the way to the High Court, our tribunals, regional tribunals, not anymore. The appointment is being handled by the Chief Justice. The Judicial Council and the Chief Justice, any challenge, and the Omudia Bay is quite distinct. What did the Bafo Canoa? It's quite distinct from what they are going to do. And that is where we have a problem. That is where a problem, no? Because under 125, no, the education of justice in Yana ever judicial service in Nsem. The Chief Justice is at the apex. Also supervising the administration of all the justices of the Okoso in Yana. Now, which way your back was some the fear by near the idea, and almost then they want the populace, and I like the angle you keep from. Enu kase yebema sebi. Artisans are skilled people. Or kase fitenim babetra, or your example is yebema fitenim abetra panel so. Sebi. Who ye law? Who she and me go law school? Maybe LLB. Coming Friday, May graduation. Na sebi. Say chairman of the panel, a lawyer ning, and the two are non-lawyers. But we are looking at the technicality of issues. In some yedibe two forma yedinwa bobo. We evidence, we interpretation. Na dia because a layman or the layman argument and the bear seven. Any of the issues, no.
A part of it.
And no, the Ghana Bar Association then. The offending saying human rights commissioner they all kicked against tribunal system at the time of the revolution because they are all politically tailored. Say way for certain expediency, and the man saying go for kicking against it. So immediately you bring back this, you raise people's things that people have gone through, and maybe a why now? Now, because look, we are handicapped in terms of fiscal infrastructure of the cost system. No, ye be Metis or Badentang, High Court, or Bonsawam, or Amasamang. Ye be called people so in you expand the infrastructure so that the concentration pressure near courts and the existing court they hold it there. You hold it there. Sikana wuko say akoya sadiano, invest it in the technology. Instead of one judge, now you're going to get 3 people. When a year chere ya juni ye catching this one say, hold on. Who pushy and was it galam say who's over unyoga? Because a jumana also be almost fight galam say jumano. And your binance said yes, they'll make sure they will deal with it. Akufado. Open a court for Galamsey.
Okay, so he raises the issue about it being a constitutional requirement, and which some of the reasons they say backlog of cases is speeding it up to again, or the issue about specialized court and to deal with criminal issues. Say the baby court a hold on several cases and ya bread this uncommon. So clearly, apart from the speciality of Mode Bano, time factor, access to aid, backlog of issues.
The solution is not the tribunal system. Simplicity. The solution, whether there are backlogs or whatever, sometimes the backlogs is not even from the courts. Lawyers rank more cases. Or case. Sometimes the judges are also ill. Would trust here the whole year. The only tobacco leave is after July, end of July, October. And there are so many factors that contribute to the delayance of some of these things. But notwithstanding that, the panacea is not the tribunal system. Looking back the history of what tribunals are taking us through. So, Professor Fiajo, I recommend is a every.
But that history.
So why are you not expanding the existing court system, the district court, the magistrate court, the circuit court, the high court? Why don't you expand it?
But that history, that's where the challenge is. I'm say, why should we even think of that history? Revolutionary days are a part of a democratic dispensation, so it cannot be whole.
A leopard cannot change his skin. The character of NDC has not changed, even in constitutional democracy. Look at the way they are treating people. A whole Yoko boss can keep person in his custody where the family doesn't know where he is. Do you know how has access to his counsel? Na counsel no ba oba no pa. This is 5 o'clock. Near interrogation for 4-5 hours. To the wee hours of the night. Has NDC changed? No, they have not. Then you want to bring back this revolution thing here?
Why do you see the tribunals as revolutionary?
We see. It was set up in a revolutionary era. We also.
But for the Fiajo committee that you've just read out, no, it was going to be a part of the system.
Fiajo si yen free. Professor Fiajo si yen free. Why have we not taken it out? And even in my government, why didn't in our time we didn't even take it out? Yen free man, but this is a conversation way. And the year catcher man, Dr. Bamia catcher, His Excellency Michel, incoming. Say, dear Dr. Bamia Eka, let us have a broader consultation. It is not only the 276 MPs number or my conversation. The minority even have to step out because the way I said as MCK almost so they have to step out. And Dr. Bamia catcher and say, Mr. President, let's do more consultation.
Daniel Janto Akwaba, but just in the adjournment and reference request dismissed on the Wontumi case. So as we are talking, the judgment delivery is ongoing. Inti Nana Akwaba, it is saying, maybe you'll be in a better position to explain to us matters about the tribunal and why it is needed at this point.
Why would I be in a better position to do that?
Say, titles, maybe Odiako Friaban, Odifa.
I mean, I've always liked the tribunals because Memfanchiama wati for Memfanchiama, share for Memfanchiama Wankasa, na Memfanchiama Titus. You say, dear me, fee for see my Monday morning husband.
Maybe I could.
Maybe we are going to meet your Monday morning husband. You see, I think that the time has come for us to rid ourselves kakra of the past. Because Anyesa Amesomeko 1966, what happened? Obisusubeko 74, what happened? Obisusubeko they be Mary Fair to 2017, what happened? Do you get me? In me feel that we should rid ourselves. I've always liked the tribunal system, not in the manner that happened in the revolution. Yes, a revolution, a revolution. In a friend revolution, a mreniho. And your gun and Kwan so now go through a revolution. A true revolution, it is a jungle warfare. So, Thomas, it's a warfare. National Geographic, I will run with a muha, a mreniho. So, Thomas, but say, Nemraho. Inti mrawo hono so no obia ntimi nye de wope. There is no way I obetimi aye de wope. Otemase mra ne obedi se oye de wope a PURC mra na ti PURC Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. Mekese o kan bibi se maybe o ma o mo nhye den ni knowledge in law. Or very part of the panel, but chairman no obey lawyer new. PURC omo bibi a friend consumer service committees. E dey be no mo ye. Omo nye regular, omo nye engineers, omo ni nimdie bia with stakeholder management, omo ni nimdie bia with electricity by ye chire wo mo. And because ye intimate office what district bia. Otemasi tie wo committee for ya yet warm. So what they do is almost so call out, call complaints, or more call out, call educate, ye tarifa, ye flow more count more boom, ya church warm. How many engineers, but almost ya. obi atimi sua bacho the jury system in America wo minimum obi oye jury okra wa America oye mechanic. The jury system they determine the fate of your friend saying or my ya convict wo. America jury system omu nyina ye lawyers. No, say nka omu nya lawyers kura nya adwuma. But omu nim omu share the face of it, the case, the details of it, ye training omu. And the judge sitting in that seat an American court depends on what the jury says. Sometimes you call a judge, or treat the case na or share and unyanka and but the jury says this person is guilty or innocent and he takes it. What did I mention?
Yeah.
Into the people on the panel, no interest say, Ubetimi and you'll be our mechanic because we're in your opportunity say obekonanim. What did I mention? When your advice, Papa. They be a me say I ba kwa manya ye ma rehopa and say minya admission to law school at the time 2013 2014 na man koye. And there'll be a lawyer and on in say maybe or why journey chain will be. Obo how when your opportunity to go to school boy very smart. Ye papa no bo ho we form 4 into oba who brought for our trotto wa. What am I say ebe your mama. So I mean, and no interest a woman be na ho. Of course, say maybe a wo bo okonko wa chine se wo hwe bibia sa tribunal na ye ya maybe ubebo hu kakra. But I do not think say under His Excellency Mahama ne watch no be ma ya mistreat you bia. I don't know where the fear is coming from.
And I think that we should all, especially your good self, even under democratic dispensation, you were not treated fairly when they caused your arrest.
But I am saying, we a formal system. Me ohonu jandam fo bi ko share baby no mo be fa me.
That's the point.
But we no
what was it? Under democratic dispensation,
yes.
Where was it jandam?
Yes, but we a formal system. What I say? Ye di e ba beto ho. Like a word name court on the bit court ketwa no region or district. Now cause government in see court or baby I said they make a PUIC office or baby becomes amorphous. We wish we could do that. Every government wishes to basic court or baby. Of course there's a lot of backlog issues to do with narcotics at the bridge obi or why have kukuru na near the Nabank. Because maybe in the district or down why and I the neighbor region near the one more near the one more ba. I do not think say will be by my mistreat you be nana me dream near maybe. Say the year what because any court the almost a day year woman and your court in a day year woman. I don't know but me went through this on was see will be lawyer. And I am one was who say human rights abuse. Me lawyer. They didn't allow them to see me.
No,
but I'm saying, so we have that is not a court. That is a security system. So we need to look at your security system, how it's structured. And then the whole necessity share.
And I'm Musa Loyenu say, show my items in na. Wadama. Bibia ye biano. Yajumu now find the Amanyo Semata actually. Here is the case. Titina in India or your being for in India for and brown shell. Na ya pa onipa ba akom yenu miensa bi aka no se omwa ndi enipa na ye ko pa omo no sa nipa no omo danso sebe omo ni oman ni mana omo ni omo te here na there's that tainting of political affiliation and how do we because let me see key amongst the reasons here confidence I build a judiciary there to be a backlog of cases.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
They
toss me and say,
oh, that remand for years and friendly case.
They toss me and say, oh, she say attempting neighbor or Harriso. Now, for a nine specialized court, they deal with criminal
and narcotics and economic crime. Maybe economic crime or normal foods will be used to share. Oh, my winning, my dear. Mammy can be being chill. Now, me idea we buy a medify team. I'm this way. Causing financial loss to the state. When did they buy?
Sabua Payumuno,
why did they buy?
And one Casaba by
1993.
Yeah.
When Parliament was.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
We are no free.
A buy one a channel. causing financial loss to the state. Achi NDC more than MPP.
Very good.
Into the way no dear Ben chess ye be use.
I feel like it was be for 3 man hours.
Ultimately, a dear Ben causing financial loss to the state.
And I had you
yes, 2001 and 1990. Yes. That is the point. 2017 and Kwame Pepra and Co. And at TV and Co. Causing financial loss one cano. And yeah, NDC for I can't MPP need be MPP need and has NDC used it for any person and come back to your friend saying auto forcing and all. And yet the same clause NDC.
We should be careful the issue about causing financial loss and what it does to you as a minister or taking a decision.
That is the point. Yeah, and then Crawford a time a year at 20 and I told now.
It's a to be in who
I am the same chairman that's a ton baby or Kojina and where I'm
exactly.
Well, you're very careful.
And that carefulness into money and
that is the point. Ato. Baby, you could deny that is the point. One tenacity. In the no crown side, and we have to look at it so that ministers and government officials can take good decisions. Because what to me, your bold decision be now
and backfire.
And I said, Mrakran now, Bessa, we
yeah. It's that conversation about happening. So, you pay attention. Among ministers, Bibrino, Osrose Obitua,
yeah. That is the point. On what him say he fought or quite appeal no about Supreme Court no about. And then we be honest on ya ufu so mumbre because baby on no ko jana uniho. So we have to look at that law as well. But me, I don't think there's any wrong with tribunals. Maybe the name, but the name for how long? My dear, you see here you suffer some way somewhat in this country when it comes to these things. 1966 there was a coup. Mimi say me papa went to prison till 1974. A champion
66 to 70.
Yes, just because of a domestic issue. Yes, a domestic issue between my uncle and Victor Usu. It carried that far. My father was in prison. His law license was taken away in Sembasa. Champon was the one who pardoned him. Another military government. Kwame Nkrumah wanted to come home and die in Ghana. Ultimately, when he was sick, they didn't allow him. Are we going back to say they be some time ago? Equalization. But when you speak like this, me, I am a model of what you did to people.
Yes,
because when let's see how Ghana. The good thing is that everybody has a voice. I'm happy His Excellency Baumia today is able to stand in his garden and make a say ABC the same Namejene. Kebi Mamin Kebi is there. You can't do things anyhow. You get me? You cannot do it. Intermediate. I don't have a problem with tribunals as long as it's coming to help the. Besides, it's in our constitution. It's been there forever for God knows how long. And sometimes here I'm on for credit so ma abanya or tisui. It will feel say a speaker of parliament, such a very astute person, Obia Kase, honorable Bagbe, right honorable Bagbe is a good, astute, intelligent. Me the first time I met me who honorable Bagbe no Cambro for your friend say a talking point. Those days in the 90s, they brought for no kana miti biache. A very intelligent man, a very straightforward person who feels says I did where they or how beba. Obeka say yenye. I mean, seriously, he himself will speak about it. They are more for credit and more government or to say a lawyer for whom to someone. So what am I say? Yeah, PNDC days, no crown lawyer for whom. Me, my father was PNDC. My father was one of the greatest lawyers. Obenya Ukrumba was a criminal lawyer. Uncle Totobinum Ninawo, they educated Kwame Pepra, one of the best at that time. Oko school wa Bruche. Scholarship straight from Achimota school. What am I say? And yes, and I say, as a Guru boys, they be all money look like NDC Guru boys. No, we have lawyers right now. We have people like Myretta Brew.
But
excellent.
NDC has never lacked lawyers.
That is what I'm saying. So, but almost cut said they will say we I know Bibi to say Marietta. If for any reason this is not good, she will say it, and they will listen to her.
That's a revered lawyer.
Yes, this is a revered lawyer, former attorney general, beautiful, humble woman.
Revered lawyer.
Yes, Mimi say my best friend. Mimi and your friends, but she's my best friend. I mean, I love her. Ultimately, very intelligent. Me kwa me na down for do baby nam de me jan dam kwa ka chem na ya we nya adwuma. Besides, we are not going to be in power forever. We can be in power for 50 years one day.
Ebeko.
So are we going to set an example? Ebeba be hete yen ankasa. I do not think so. Because monia man kamu ye pa hwe o my obi ambeso obeka say Excellency Mahama is a nice person. Nice person.
Why do you want to take that away from him?
No, I'm saying he's a nice person.
He continues to be.
Yes, continues and forever from say odwin nipa na nsem ni bi wo ho a enema ni bi wo ho a yenka ho ye niema nipa ko through. But he's not vindictive. He doesn't want to
once you're a leader, you need to be accommodating.
That is, he's very accommodating. The law taking its course. I don't know. So if we have anything, we have to look at the system, the security system, because it should even be worldwide. Because last week I saw in the papers, say ICE for Kamala Harris was talking about it. They do with America. Say we babe found just an illegal immigrant. The
way almost ban.
But you almost see ban as if you say you boo do So is that what it is? Let's look at it. We should dichotomize between the security apparatus and the way they do their things and the courts. And you see, your bad tribunal, your penny chief justice. If things are not going on well, your president. If you think president enjoys it, he will not enjoy that. He doesn't want that.
So your thinking is that the tribunals are not as we're thinking.
No. Me, I've always wanted the tribunal. For today. Because then it will make justice delivery responsible. It will make it fast. Because you see, no obi remand because he ain't been friendly case.
For years,
no remand. Now okowi akoko. Na nka dear crown pan na nka ne crime no sentence e wo ho no na less than remand na awadan. So what is wrong so why don't you give it a try? Why do you condemn at the end even before said the oba akwakọ ware obi a esidachi bi no opema? Titibino.
Say ehunu bi painting e bosanko.
But ehunu bi penye de bia na ye ehunu bi pen. Ehunu bi pen will not be forever. I'm saying that se we bakoko ware obi emre bi no opema.
It doesn't mean that.
It doesn't mean so oba no oba be ware no the masem na eba.
Ebere bi ba na esi so tribunal.
Yes.
If they na ekoso na enye papa.
That is the point.
And enye sa na be.
And ebe da akoye sa. There is rule of law. I am saying that the security, you see, they should be only a lawyer for, they should dichotomize between the two. The security apparatus and the way they do their things. So if for me, 2017, they didn't allow my lawyer to see me, they didn't allow my brother to see me, they didn't allow my... The last time, I could Poku said it on Nasempa, or can you straight me now? Yes, what now? This is the first time somebody...
And you admitted same?
Yes.
The
first time somebody in MP, either they will ridicule you, either they will laugh at you, say somehow can.
But the trauma now good.
Yes, they don't see it, but my brother... I don't know if it's because yes, he came there, they didn't allow him to see me. My brother Kwame came, they didn't allow him to see me. They went, my sister, a lawyer. I have a sister, a big lawyer. She came, she looked for me. Nobody could find me.
It doesn't mean we should continue.
It doesn't mean it should continue. But if that is what it is, because it is a mark at Daho. Say, yeah, I see one more time. I see what Kwame Pepra time, which I was there. Because you mean, ultimately, then it means that instead of condemning these things, we should shift our attention. But I want also to tell you that if you are in the hands of the security system, it is not child's play. They will not pamper you.
Okudi
That is the point. They will not pamper you. That is how they are trained. Outside, when I went into the system, I made friends. Outside that system, they were nice. But immediately they entered. It is a different thing. The person you have made friends with cannot even speak to you.
Nikwate. Enye hu bi mu. Wa chechi ma che say enye hu. Ada na ye wo sa adwene say bre bi bae. Na sa adwumedie na anamo ayetu na enam ne kwaso. Ene ni o masesa. Especially when we have an accommodating president.
And we have the rule of we have a minority leader who speaks. Afenyomaken will not keep quiet. And when their people go to this tribunal, be crampa besha no crown, politicians in Koho.
All right, titles.
Because it's at the district level, it's at the regional level, and yes, there are MCs and co. But I am saying that we should not be afraid. And you have a leader who speaks.
What is it?
I'm saying we have a more minority leader, a leader who speaks. On Kananuntum, Otimaze, on yet timid. It's in Koyafu so Bekananwatum.
Beat you title.
Chairman, you remember why? Yes, Monday wife. Any Monday husband.
If you almost my me today, and almost did media come home and say, Mrs. Ni, quite titles Glover. Mammy, your Monday husband.
I said, Papa. You see, in fact, conversation is interesting. It's good that we deep down, not engage because of the past. You know. Because immediately a boss at tribunal no so no essence nyam bi etwamunti
edi huba
enunti na amanfo edruba. So it's important that we have that clarity right from the beginning. Now which constitution now the regional tribunals are part of the Superior Court of the Judicature, superintended by the Chief Justice. Mind this arrangement is not so. Absolutely.
That's where the fear is.
Said the Yakiki, Minyanko can say, Yamfankan, said the constitution.
Any controlled by.
Absolutely, the Chief Justice can administer it well.
But you see that the internet, stakeholder engagement, maybe a poor be any.
But when they are cut 1 second, President Kosayo.
You let's go over. I buy LGBTQ no or sign. President no sign.
Would baby other confirm?
That business house. What you say? And then in the Gusu, it is a for issues. What you say? LGBTQ, and I lose some free me. So, what you say? You don't even know how. Because
Chief Justice in the Nasu Babia, assisted by the Judicial Council, a appointment to all these courts now they are dealing in. It is something that we can push under the carpet. Now when you know free ediko ye some revolution tribunal board nonsense, it becomes political. It becomes totally political. Jury system no canon mijitum. It's done elsewhere. Because you don't get time to become a juror. They train you. You do quantity. Say yeah, when sanity and you would time now we are then you have the practical experience. I December 2 anymore, wouldn't be wishing free, wouldn't be very criminal jurisprudence. I who see criminal law, criminal jurisprudence, evidence in any interpretation of the Denino, wouldn't nipper or transit criminal. I mean, how is he going to interpret it? Or the layman idea and the coach idea. Cobrang say you wouldn't yes sanity. Said the year in this one. And yes, sanity. And this Muslim person with the tribunal and the Bamudi Juma. The people you want to appoint to serve on the panel as jurors, they need some skill, they need some training.
Of course, they will be trained.
Not tree. Come on, and any idea Jedao. Musa ebe ye sa manual system na woman. Because the Ghana Yakoyinim, fast track high court, commercial division, and they're it's all about digitalization. How are you going to do it? When I was someone to share the tour, but even to take off maybe in 2027, because there's no money available for them to take off. They need to factor all their costs, labor costs, and other things in the next budget. And the idea that you and this when you normal they still go ahead and do whatever they want to do. Would just say, by the end abuse a becoso. Partiality bekonim nyano ye ne be di akire na ye nyina ya hwek sedia entintin na bona yo twie atenatene anamu so we can really fashion a way to go with a normal court practices in a woman no and just idea you want to take us back to the dark days.
President Mama is not going for a third term, or he is.
Oh, so I can't say uncle. And no weekend is all kind, but but you see MPP for the BB at 20C4 say, they cannot influence some of the members, especially in areas where they are stronghold. If it's a Joseph,
no, be them more,
and I say,
so I didn't maybe
yes, into want to mean because MPP and this in 1 year, most of some bet me influence it because where they are your strongholds and Crawford be free, mostly will be your people. So how do we know say also some conco influence or
saying
say necessary na yeso ye betimi akasa ade na
appointment na we appointment
da bia de ade na ntisa so ye be ma na
ye appointment
ye de mra na ye adwuma lay down rules and regulations eba jo say
President Mama be quoted
the source onko one aka ana wanka
pregnant with a lot of interpretations
sir
the response no
me de my hu ni say me hu ni plain.
Oh, now which time said he is a church and say Municasa, and you know,
and play so uncle. Mean I am the say I dare no court. I am the pa. So that's your back with church the moon as a consecutive or concurrent.
I want
a problem, no one consecutive or concurrent.
Would it was and now the break?
Yes, into I know the papa, I never can or a supreme
quite likely so bit me.
Meaning, a concurrent or consecutive. I don't know.
Me know a year, Jumo.
I wouldn't be a Juma, but man, send me a lawyer. My teacher, me find this or say, now one more person who coach. Yes, because for me, it is a legal exercise that we should do. So that at the end of the day,
I hope also or a history person. I hope that it will favor him there.
We don't even know, but let's see what I mean. For now, media Supreme Court. I am the central for the accord. Now, we can say, young Connie shim. Media shim, dear me pew. Shim at the end of the day, me MPP for another children, baby. Time I may call a deme, but I'm wolf. Obia names a me papa. Anado was my father's protege. Mene papa, no papa down for pa. Good. Me, I was angry with him pa because of the way things went on in the country, and he taught me something. When I was going up and down, they took me to CID, they took me to Yoko, they took me here, and I said, "What is this?" Then he said, "What, Nana? BNI." Ayene die CID ayene die ma yoko so nya forensic audit ni yanhwehwem die be pie biara ye be hu ye me innocent
ti say usese futuro abo aburu so
yes because nipa kora or no ni di nsa wo so no o ka kire me say ye ka kire ni say me innocent or sorry no say yes akola we minim say sika de won fa na no na eya this is what very, very important.
Yeah. I think the Constitution has made clear two terms, whether concurrently or whether break or whatever. It's two terms.
My husband,
you see, some for their own parochial selfish interests, just because they want to push the man to do something.
You can't say that.
Nipa no de
an interpretation cannot be described as such.
The Supreme Court is there to interpret the Constitution. My husband.
My wife. Maminkasa. Kobra. Nipa osi adi onyo. Ebre na sedun kutia. E corner pro. Oye thank you. And a council of elders. Maminkasa. Kobra, let me speak. Why are you dragging me? I'm making an input. Listen to me. Because they push the president in the point. And the bread now or share the council of elders, And then the council of elders, they ask him, Mr. President, will you run the third term? He said, no, I'm not interested.
Also to the best of his knowledge.
He's not interested. So why are people still pushing the man to go and do otherwise?
Who pushes him?
Pushing. Also the only say.
Please.
Already a layman's understanding.
You are a chair, so just keep quiet. Let's flow. Just keep quiet. Who just here? We put a judge session in my and there, ya sank of Pejadin Mumbium Edia Babium. Or see Ghana for some man, a conyabium at Tosuminu. Or didn't I said yet and say, Wakajan minutes say, or Mushaso, 4 year term, not this night, Mano, why in the June, or you are not called. Why people want to? My men can't channel. 30 members who.
Oh, say,
and if Supreme Court did 30
MPP for.
I'm telling you,
referendum crowd decided.
Messi.
MPP for. Almost raise a sense. Almost
so we constitution to go tell them you shouldn't go there. Don't go there. Missy, don't go there. Don't go there. So we're going to hold him to it 2 times.
Don't be surprised.
Supreme Court going to this over 3 times. Missy,
Afoko was say His Excellency Mahama is leaving, so the position is for us to take. Meaning say nipa omusuro ni to omutini din a waye kakaya ma wo omutini din anu omuja
da president mama ye mutini da
o ti ase
ye mutini da ye shinu 1 million votes
na fo hu say ono na ye
waye di ye onko
yes so ye papa
na oba ida na waye
say o dia no na ho enra hwe enra na me hu video bi enra na jo na me hu video me bompa ye che
2 years ago make policy ben pa na waye
me bompa ye che inti no
ubobi mame
bobi ma pa se minim se okwai me bompa ye che inti me na ye na afi na mintimi na e na me start se me hwehwehwehwe ayi me ko chance won papa bi na doctor bi a wo ka se ono die DDP no ntimi sign on because of yari medical doctor when you kidney disease it is untimi sign untimi kura enye yi the man untimi so ye doctor kese pa awa yari osi untimi
one of the sins of Nana Dangwa
no affecting human nipa na wo yes a wo wie wadwane na na do ntimi kan kyense masa brefie nso wo hene
osusu se kwan amode ne faso no persecution
brand be be persecute ye nya ya ntana ha ayi fo nyina ni ha
extend the amount break
ayi nyina ni ha say finance minister nyina ni ko na na do ayi kwambe
pay your loans
Ibrahim
Adams wanyane ye de ne ko tamale hwe me ka cho me na me ne Excellency Mahama ne kosra wo one day ye ko ni atete wo mu
na we kwa
ye hwehwe wo kra ye hu wo mu
ene wo ye wo na kunya nim ti o
me na me ka kira wo ka me ko bi kra